We start over.
Should we start over? Yeah.
Practice round. Eric, you have
I'm
one
still
job.
here. I just watched myself on your stream eat pizza, and I was like, no one needs to see that.
You've got one job, Eric.
Oh my God, I'm so good at this.
Sounds on. Sounds on.
The sound is on. Yes, I found it. My properties like
check.
No, we're good. We're good. I normally ask and then I forget to. Anyway, who cares?
We're sorry, Hiob. It was an amazing introduction. I'm so
Put
sorry
away
you
your
missed it.
picnic baskets. We're ready.
All right. Anyway, I'm not even going to start over. That's fine. We got Eric, Cody, and Stu playing Erland, Fenlag, and Gurdon. We are playing Low Fantasy Gaming in the Midlands, which is a game and setting by Pickpocket Press. And I am Jason Hobbs, and this is Mr. Hobbs's.
Is Random Screed.
Mr. Hobbs's Gamerhood. Gotcha! All right, let's go to the map, people. Oh, I guess I should explain what this game is. You didn't miss anything, Hee-Hob. I messed it up. That's it wasn't anything you did, bro. All right, so here's all the players in this game. It is a West Marches game. So you have all of these characters are involved in the game. Right now, these are the 3 characters we are dealing with. The concept is the players gather themselves and contact me. We set up a time and we play. They're supposed to give me an idea up front what they're trying to do, but these guys are complete a-holes. So it's only vague. It's like a different kind of game with them, I suppose. But
Whoa.
Let's go to the map. So this is Vorngard. Oh, you know what? I actually have a thing that I can read. This is the introduction to the game.
Yes. It's my favorite part.
In the ages between the eruption of Mount Rokan and the beginning of the Fourth Age, it is a time of grave danger and hardship, a time full of people seeking leadership and sanctuary against Thule and scorn. It is a time of high adventure. You have sailed across the Boreal Sea, from the island of Vornar and the frozen coast, to the vast abundance of the Midlands. The Vornori outpost of Vorngard is a haven of raiders and the occasional foreigner. It has arisen in the last score of your years. Here your future, as your past, is your own. There. That's the introduction to this particular game. So here you go. We have the city of Vorngard. Eric, do you want to know something about Vorngard?
I do.
All right, let's go to the box text.
Oh, I love me some box text.
If it's not in a box, I don't want to hear it.
All right, it's really not in a box. I'm lying about that. All
My
right,
favorite
so
foods come in boxes.
Vorngard is only 20 years old. It is the newest city of the region and is the southernmost stronghold of Varnor. The city is really more of a fortified frontier town, wild and lawless. But for the decrees of Jarl Osgurd and the whims of his enforcers, the Jarlsmen. The streets are winding, muddy paths, rutted by carts and hooves, flanked by wooden buildings with pitched roofs. Architectural motifs of dragons, the sea, and shield heraldry dominate. There is a distinct lack of stone or brick dwellings. The temperature is cool, often with a crisp wind blowing from the north. Sanitation is poor, and an unpleasant stench tends to permeate any time the wind stops blowing, which fortunately is rarely. The city is primarily a staging point for Varnori raiders heading south, but with each passing year, greater numbers of northerners turn to trade and farming as a way of life. So, I got you guys here. Oh, what the shiitake? I don't know if you guys noticed, but the thing you were complaining about probably the last time we played this game, Stu, is they changed the zooming back.
Oh, so now it's back to the...
Yeah, I know. I was happy about the outrage that they got over it. But I'm just a fan of outrage. You know.
You can do both now. All right, so here's Vorngard. It is, like it said, on the northern edge of Argosa, the Argosan Sea, which is a large inner sea. It's actually not on the northern edge of that. It's actually on the northern edge of the Stillwater, which is a northern sea which feeds into a large lake, which feeds into Lake Argosa to the south, where the majority of the Midlanders cities and towns actually begin because they kind of surround that sea. Um, you guys came up with your own. You have your backgrounds, you have your rumors, and normally, if I recall, the game always kind of starts in a singular um, tavern, which is number 8 on this map, which I believe is the Winterhorn.
The salty
Strumpet?
Strumpet. Yeah, salty strumpet.
The salty strumpet. I better find my actual.
That means we're like over here somewhere.
That's how.
Is this the one that has the floating head in the jar on the bar?
We'll see. Let's do the text. Welcome to the Salty Strumpet. It is a triple-story building, wooden, of course, as all buildings or most of the buildings in Vorngard are. It has large rooms with standard food and expensive ale. The chairs are luxurious, well padded. On the bar is a long deceased, probably female Varnori head, preserved in salty brine. The proprietor.
So I'm still trying to get a drink of that.
Well
That's
known to
all
you
I
all.
want.
Is Invild, a female of an athletic build with intricate tattoos down both of her arms and a toothy grin. All right, so I think we were saying that perhaps Erland and Gurdon somehow are familiar with each other from some time in Melik. And
so we're missing our muscle who was with us last time, our friend Borgar. So I would probably be chatting up Erland to see if he wanted to get up to no good. I mean, go on a noble adventure with us.
What sort of noble adventure?
Well, we got some friends that we typically work for, and we probably should check in with them to see, how things are going.
I'm doing my Hobbs asshole voice. Okay. What sort of adventure?
Why is that an asshole voice? Jeez.
I just wanted to antagonize you.
Ay.
What sort of adventure? Nothing too noble, I hope.
Yeah, that might not be a concern. We'll see.
I desire combat. Can
I
you
think that
promise
could
me
be great.
one man to wrestle? At least
boy.
one man. That is my price.
Have you
If
ever wrestled
be
a
that
wolf?
one man. Wolves do not count. They do not understand the fine rules of Gleamer wrestling.
What if one did?
Well, how would you get the underwear on it? The underwear attaches to the 2 belts. You must lift them.
Finlag, I promise he's useful in combat. No
I will promise you one man. And if we find no men, then I will wrestle you myself.
Deal. I shake your hand.
Spit in my hand.
Oh boy. Was that
All right.
role playing and such? Now what the hell are you actually going to do, you weenies?
Yeah, so I vote we go back to the Serpents, which is one of the Thieves Guild we've been trying to get in on and work off one of the other ones in town. So last session, the Serpents asked us to go investigate a path going back out to the bay where some of their shipments seemed to be going missing, or they suspected some reavers or thieves were basically taking their loot. We went out there. We fought some burly dudes, and there was a woman with a wolf that seemed to be sentient, and they got away. So I would vote for maybe going back to check in with the Serpents at Nilo's and see if Tora is around, to see if she wants us to keep following that path, or if she has any other information when we brought back the wolf amulet that represents the Hadidag cult.
Can we take a second to go over some of the players that we've the key players we've interacted in this guild with? So we have Matthias is the leader, one of the bosses of the guild, right? Or
Yep.
this group of thieves.
Guild seems like a strong name to me. I would say gang.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That's probably better. Matthias,
Sorry, go ahead.
gang boss. And then the lieutenant is who we've been dealing with mostly, right? And her name is
Tora.
Tora. That's right.
You guys did meet Matthias because you were originally hired by the River Curs to kill him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Remember
just
that.
an inopportune time. There was no
Right.
one around to wrestle him, so we could not complete the mission.
That is a shame.
How unfortunate. You don't know what an annoying voice is. I was playing the hag voice with the high pitched woman voice in Cody's game on Sunday.
Oh,
It
no.
was so good. It was.
I mean, you want to start this war, then every character I play from now on will just be hand killed.
Oh,
I don't know why you would
I'm
say
out.
it's a war. I've never played in any of your games.
No, I mean you
Oh.
one-upsmanship.
Oh.
Always a DM, never the player.
Herma DM Hobbs. Okay. So we got Matthias and Tora. Who else?
Tora is sort of our point of contact. We haven't. I mean, we've talked to Matthias, I think, once, but it was brief.
Yeah, it was when we saw that shipment that the Raiders were looking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did not go back to Becca, who was the leader of the River Curs at Catrie's Cove last time. We think they still want Matthias's head. We think they also still want that shipment, and they were going to be on the lookout for it moving amongst the city, I believe, but we did not check back in with them.
Okay. So what were your plans for this session?
If we want to just kind of make a beeline, I think check in with Serpents, make sure they are eager for us to continue down the path of tracking down the Hottie cult. Maybe we could ask around in town about them in general. Alternatively, I'm okay dipping into Catrie's Cove and checking in with the River Curs to see if there's something pending there. Open to feedback.
So remind me real quick. So what was it? Nilo's when we went around the corner and saw those two guys stuffing the other guy into a barrel?
Yeah.
Whatever the hell they were doing.
Yeah. So Nilo's had the two guys with an incident outside, and then when we rolled good on like a reaction roll or something, and we got taken across the street to see Matthias, who had all of the loot the River Curs was looking for.
So Nilo's is the serpent hangout then?
Yep.
Presumably. Allegedly.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I think, yeah, I agree. Maybe we go check in with the serpents, see what's what, and then go from there.
Cool. If we need to wrestle things, let me know. And if you need to be healed, let me know.
So I think we should. It's possible that they might know of your type of wrestling as soon as you mentioned it, right? Or no?
Yeah, at least I'm basing it off. It's a real Viking martial art. It's like in the Viking age, it was the most popular Nordic martial art.
Arm wrestling?
No, it's like wrestling. It's full body wrestling. It's similar to Greco-Roman wrestling, but you start standing down. You want to drop your opponent down and then get back up yourself. But it's also, it means like, it's like Old Norse for glima means like the flash or flash. And technically it refers
show them your undercarriage, or
technically it refers to like all Viking martial arts, but it's like strikes, holds, bars, similar to like judo and Greco-Roman wrestling kind of together.
That's cool.
But there's also the sport, which you do like where you wear these belts and you try to wrestle each other
in a circle or something.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, that might not be a bad. That's a good side note, and we can table this for later. But if we were ever looking to cause a distraction in town to pick some pockets or lose some purses, that may be a good way to set up an event.
Oh yeah, start a wrestling.
Or lure some nobles down if we had to assassinate some. You know what I mean?
Challenge me, cowards!
We could be a big. It could be a big event. Just table that for later. You know, side thought.
I don't know why you table wrestling. It's kind of the best.
We're gonna muster for a session for a wrestling tournament, and so I think Hobbs will never be available.
Sorry, doing my hair.
All right. So leave River Curs for now and go to the.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
So what time of
we
day
head
is
to
it?
Nilo's. morning.
Morning?
I don't know
Interesting.
if you have an
Probably
opinion on.
asleep. Maybe I think maybe just like after.
Though actually, that's a
Because if
good point. We're in a tavern. Are we gonna have there? Probably hanging out over a few drinks, catching Erland up with our previous adventure.
waking up,
That probably make more sense, right?
Every time you
Yeah.
steal something in this adventure, I call you a coward. You should wrestle your opponents and then take their things when you have beaten them fairly.
Sure, but what do you say?
Continue.
All right, let's do a thing. Evening? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe like early evening, late afternoon, something like that.
Oh boy. So it is early evening, late afternoon. The wind is blowing.
Yep.
It's frigid. It's cold. You can see the howling wind on the Temple of the Deep One at the outset of the bay of the still water as you head across town. As you guys are, which one are you going to? The River Curs?
No, Nilo's the
Serpents.
Oh, you guys are
Serpents.
going to Nilo's. Nice. So
Yeah, they're the ones that sent us last time to investigate
Yep.
why their shipments were going missing.
Nilo's is over this way.
And we did the Trojan crate.
Yeah, Nilo's is over on that side of town. But as you guys are moving in that direction, you are. Let's pull out the old loaf Midlands book.
1D100 cows.
Not this time, sir.
I hope it's 1D100 cows.
Oh, is this an urban encounter?
All right, so as you're moving through, there's a small market on this side of town, and most of it is packed up, but there seems to be a lone woman here, and she has like some bird cages with her, and on her arm she has one of those big like cloth heart covered shoot, where am I looking for? It's got like buckles on it, and there's actually a falcon on it, and it's hooded, and she mates, surely men like you, to truly be true men, to truly be men, you would wish a falcon of your own. These are well trained falcons.
Oh, I want to do a thing.
Wait, okay.
Animal lore. Is this actually a well-trained falcon?
All right, so in this game you can do any skill, but the way that we do it is you just have to roll I don't remember. Who remembers?
Your attribute.
Just the associated attribute, but I think
should be
what's
on
the
your character
difference? Is you don't get the bonus and you can't use your reroll.
Yeah, and some things are
If you
untrained.
if you don't have the skull, if you don't have the skill, you cannot use your reroll pool, and you
Yeah.
get a +1 if you are proficient in that skill, right?
So I'm proficient in the skill.
But you can do any
I
of the
took basic-
skills. Don't
Yeah.
You don't have to have a skill to do it. And
It's
what
on
Right.
their attribute.
So I want to take a look at these falcons. Are these birds healthy? Are they well fed? Do they look agitated? Are they distressed? You know, that kind of thing.
Interesting. All right, so they actually they do look good. Oh, did you make your roll yet?
No, I was waiting. All right, so here goes the roll.
What are you waiting
Great
for?
success.
Oh, a
was
great
waiting
success.
for you
Is
to
that what
say.
you got?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So they do seem well trained. This woman seems like she knows exactly what she's about, and you're certain that they're probably at least uncommon, possibly rare birds. And she goes, it seems you may know a bit about this, man. Check this out, and she like whips off the hood and throws it into the sky. And about that time, from around the corners, some boot-jacked Jarlsmen show up. Drazak, we've told you more than once. There can be no selling of your falcons in Vorngard, you bitch. They seem upset.
Whoa.
That was uncalled for.
Eric, I think this might be the time to wrestle.
Uh,
I step forward.
How many Jarlsmen?
8 of them.
Oh fuck.
I step forward and I ask, I wish to purchase a falcon. What is
I'll
wrong
look
with
over at
stolen
the
falcons?
Jarlsman. Can one not do business in this city?
Oh boy.
Does the Jarl not get his taxes? I simply wish to buy a bird.
So they, one of them, apparently the leader, his name is Ehrlich. That's not confusing at all. There you go.
Solid, babe.
I lost something. Here it is. Here we go. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, so they look pissed, and he points a heavy baton towards you. Shut your fucking yaps, or we'll deal with them like we're gonna deal with hers.
Whoa.
I simply wish to know what she has
Sorry.
done.
Damn,
I
son.
simply wish to know what this woman has done.
All right, so she doesn't seem happy, and obviously they completely ignore Erland at this point. Did you say Fenlag wanted to do something, Cody?
Yeah, probably like pocket sand or something.
Pocket sand.
We're just gonna throw down with like the
Are
Jarl's
we just gonna
guards.
throw down with the guards? Yeah, that sounds like.
All I know is that I want one of these birds, and I don't want them to kill this lady.
I think we
They'll
know they're
probably just
brutal. I
be-
mean, maybe offer them a bribe if you really want to.
All right, look. I'll try and calm down the situation with silver tongue. All right. Yeah. Look, I'll step in between her and the birds, or the Jarlsman, and say, look, she's obviously an elderly woman. She probably forgot that you told her.
Did I say
Let's
she was
not.
elderly?
It doesn't have to come to this.
I don't think
I
I
think you
said
did.
she was elderly, did I?
She's obviously an elderly woman. Look at her. Look, so she probably forgot. You guys talked about it. I'll pull out like silver. Pull out. I'm gonna give him 10 of my silver and say, look, it's just a comment. Just a simple mistake. Let's let it go this time. It doesn't need to come to violence. Because look, if you guys, we killed this lady, then you gotta clean up the mess, and then you gotta deal with these fucking birds, and they're gonna fly away. And you're gonna have to shoot them with your, it's a pain in the.
All right, so
There's
it's
shit
pretty
everywhere.
it's pretty
It's wrong.
obviously that Ehrlich and his crew seem quite surly, and they do have some kind of relationship with this Trajak that isn't good, right?
Okay.
So you can go ahead, but it's obviously going to be a difficult. So you're going to have to roll with disadvantage.
Okay. And what?
Oh, you want to know what skill to use?
Persuasion, maybe.
Sure.
What is
I'll start
silver-
kind of circling, wandering maybe around behind the Jarlsman if I can slowly make my way that way.
What does your silver tongue feature do, Cody?
It gives me advantage on skills, a couple of skills, but persuasion is not one of them. I had to choose, so I chose like deception.
I think chat's eager for this to fail.
I think Chelsea's very good. But the skill,
Hee-Haw is ready for somebody to fucking die.
the skills on my character sheet just went away, so I have to close it real. Sorry.
Oh, what happened to this character sheet? Where's Brent Taylor when we need him?
Brent,
The people demand blood, Cody.
I know. Oh, I think I just turned it off. Oh, okay, here we go. Persuasion, you said disadvantage.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
You got
Hoping that-
reroll.
Hoping that I'm at least distracting them. If you guys need to sneak around to the side for sneak attacks or what,
I don't feel like sneak attacking 8 guardsmen in the city.
it'll be fine, dude.
There's 8? I thought there was 3.
Yeah. He said there were 8, I believe.
8 of them. Did it
Yeah,
roll?
what?
I thought it was
I
What are we
6.
even doing? Oh.
Okay, 6.
Who's on second?
All right. Time for a poll, chat room. How many Jarlsmen, jackbooted Jarlsmen with heavy batons?
Watch Hee-Haw, he's
are
going to put
actually
like 20.
25. All
Hee
right.
Hob, you.
Are you going to make this roll or what, Cody?
Oh, it's lagging. I rolled it twice. The first time was I failed by one.
Oh, the whole thing is like lagging. The chat room's
Yeah, I got the
lagging.
red. I got
Oh
the
no.
red thing on
Eight,
my.
eight, boot knife. Et two.
At two knife in my boot.
Make me a moderator, Hobbs.
We are taking applications for moderation.
Yeehaw, what a pro. What a pro. He says one.
All right, so this isn't working, Cody. Do I roll it for you?
No, I rolled. It's just I see it on my end. So
Oh,
I got a 17. I needed a 16, so
oh,
I
so you
failed.
failed.
But if I have a chance to re-roll it with a re-roll, right?
Is that one of your things?
I have no
Are
idea.
you skilled at that or not?
I am skilled in
Your
the art
proficiency?
of persuasion.
You have a
Yes.
proficiency slot in it? Yeah, then you can
Yeah.
actually use your re-roll for that.
How many of those do I get?
One per level, I believe.
Correct.
I can only use it once during that level, or I get. Okay.
No, per session.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm second level, so
Well,
I'll use one of them for this to try and diffuse the situation. So in that case, I got a 15 and I needed a 16.
All right, so not as good
So
as
it is
it
a
could be.
success.
All right,
Right.
so you are slowing them down as Gurdon tries to shift into the blowing wind and shift around. Is when he realizes that the woman Trajak has also pulled out and GTFO'd in this situation. But you can go ahead and make a stealth roll.
I wish to GTFO this situation.
You're running off. Erlin's running.
I mean, I wish to just walk away. If once I see the woman leave, I'll say, let's
Well, you
go.
didn't notice the woman leave. Gurdon did, because I'm assuming you're kind of standing there like, tell me what's happening, Jarlsman. Right?
Yeah,
No?
fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, good.
Whatever works.
Oh, so great success. Yeah, so Gurdon certainly does find a path to skirt to the other side. You can make a perception check if you want, Eric.
Oh, I'm getting called a coward in the chat. I didn't even run. I just oof. Okay. It looks like they just
They're
want me to fight.
they're feisty
They just want me
tonight.
to fight and die. Okay. Perception check.
Boot knife's out for blood.
Fight some cows.
Well, you guys know who Boot Knife is.
Can I?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Can I, instead of making a perception check, because I'm talking to these guys, can I try to make an insight check?
I'm not sure I do actually, but maybe don't add him on here.
Well, he's Frog Dick on the AD.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's make a perception check instead.
I still can't get it.
Great success.
Okay, so you did make the. All right, yeah. So you spot both of these guys as they take off, but they also do kind of shift out of sight. What were you trying to do with an insight check?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I wanted to see what they were about because I didn't think I'd make my perception check, but I just decided to go for it.
Okay.
So who ran off? Gurdon and the woman?
Yep, not together. They didn't run off together to elope or anything.
Eloping.
Yeah. Then I will put my hand on Cody's shoulder and say, "Come, it's time to leave."
How much money did you offer him?
10 silvers.
10 silver. Is there even silver in this game?
Yeah.
It might be called something else, but there is a SP.
It's on our character sheet.
All right, good. Oh,
Yeah, and I
that's
got
right. They
14
do
of
have
them.
different
method.
names for everything. That's true. I had forgotten that. But we're not going to be concerned about it at this moment until we play this game more often. And then we'll really get immersive chat room just for you guys. I like it when people say it's collection time. Hobbs needs a lot of things without question. Without question. And not because I'm trying to get all your money, but just because I really do need a lot of things. That would
But
make
also
this game
because
better.
he wants your money.
No. I just want money. It doesn't have to be.
Oh, I'll just take my sub back then.
All right. So,
Unsub.
all right. So Yeah, but it does seem like this Ehrlich has marked you and your band for trouble.
Well, I have marked Ehrlich and his band for
Being-
douchebaggery. Did he
for
take
being
Did he
dicks.
take my silver?
Of course.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so he took our silver and then left.
Yep, they'll move off now. They kind of like it's a little stand that the falconer had. They like smack it and bust it and kick over one of the empty cages.
Wow. This is some anti-capitalism BS right here.
We got to talk to the Jarl about this.
Freaking call me Jarls.
So
Okay,
you guys
so-
know that the Jarl's men have free reign to do whatever the hell they want, really.
Well, when they leave, I'm gonna pick up these bird cages.
All right, they're smashed.
How smashed?
Uh,
Like utterly obliterated, or just like bent?
well, they're made out of wood, probably, with like twine and stuff holding the pieces in.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Oh, geez. They're at
Well, I
about
will
2% capacity.
Well, I will collect the tinder in bundles.
All right, so what are you guys doing? What are you guys
Throw
doing
rocks
while
at the
Earl
guards
is
and then run away.
picking up these twigs and bits of twine?
I'm
Maybe
probably not
we just
gonna
get to Nilos. Yeah.
stab this guy, but we should definitely name drop Ehrlich as an enemy for one of the gangs at some point.
Yeah.
Like if we fail at something, we should blame him. Anyway, let's press on.
Okay, after I pick it up, did the woman run away, or she would stew?
No, she
Because they ran off at the same time.
she did run away.
Okay, well then I will simply set the pile neatly to the side of where her booth was.
All right, that does seem like a Kwai Chang Kang thing to do. All right,
What?
yes.
I know what he tried to say. I know what he
That's the
tried
wrong
to say.
name. That's the right
It's
name.
close, right?
That's
That's right.
close.
That's exactly right. What are you guys talking about?
Eric's like, excuse me, it is actually pronounced.
Technically. Ooh, technically.
I'm a big David Carradine fan, so actually,
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Okay. So yeah, well, let's it was
Let's
the
get to
kung fu thing
Nilos,
to do.
right?
So I'll follow that.
I always think of Nilos as like an Italian restaurant, like a shitty.
Was that like the British restaurant, Nando's? That anyway, there's weird commercials. It's a thing. We need a Brit here. Let's move on.
Yeah, this game has a distinct lack of Brits in this game.
yeah, I think it's because it was like 4 a.m. there.
Yeah.
There's not
All
dedicated.
right. So let's go to this place. While you're seeing.
So what
changing,
entrance are
I'm
you
gonna
guys
get
going to
these-
use? The run around the back that you use? Or are you just going to go in the front door? What are you going to do?
I like the idea of glancing down the alley where like those two dudes are being like stuffed in a box or whatever it was. But otherwise,
Do
I
something
suspect.
weird with the body. Yeah.
I think we just walked in the front door last time, but
No, you kind of went around the back side. Because you were walking around
That's
the whole
session-
place.
that was session 1. We went back to visit Tora last time because she's the.
Oh, okay, but I don't think we actually played it out or showed you the map or anything like
Yeah,
that.
cool. So let's do back door. Back door it is.
All right. So this is what I'll do first.
Wanna be your back door
So
man?
obviously it's not cobblestones, it's ruts and narrow corridors between wooden buildings. And apparently I have no one can see anything.
Is there any more box text? I'm ready.
Yeah, it's all box text. That's why you can't see.
There's no
See,
box
only
text.
adventures I play. Well, fuck this then. I mean,
I have it on standby for an occasion.
Oh my god.
see, Hobbs, do you get it now?
Yeah, I do it perfectly every time.
The air horn is
All right, so
is a
the
special sound effect.
the tavern was this way, and their hideout was this way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to the south, right? Okay.
Mhm.
To be honest, Stu, I don't have a problem. I feel like we're somewhat established with these guys. At least they, if we walk in and say, "Hey, we're here to see Tora," I feel like they're probably not going to just shoot us on sight because maybe
Yeah,
they're
we're
sneaking
basically like
around.
second in command to Matthias at this point.
Essentially, well,
No, I'm with you. We did him a solid.
more
Like
or
we
less.
came back with
Yeah.
intel last time.
Are you guys going in here?
Yeah,
Yes,
I think we just go in the front. Yeah,
yeah. This is our place. We are one of them.
just walk in the door, tell a joke.
I've got
I
a
like the
serpent
laughing.
henna tattoo because I'm non-committal.
All right, open the door for you. All
I
right,
like to
so
role play walking in. I take 2 steps this way and then 1 step this
oh
way.
my God! As I mentioned, this is obviously a dive. It's only maybe 60 by 60. There's kegs that are used for stools and tables, and the bar is 2 boards across these said kegs and barrels. There are a couple things sticking or pylons that kind of hold up the building. The back door, there is a second story, but you cannot reach it from this direction. So the back door that you guys came through, is open apparently because I didn't shut it. But it's out that
This is
back out the other side. Yeah, that's Toro.
This tour here.
hmm
All right, say something.
Harkin.
Ayo, cocker.
It is like Ron Swanson, but his name is Jarl something. So that's the way it goes, hee hob. Yeah, Grasshopper. All right, so who's talking? Gurdon is or
That's a good
Fenlag
name.
is? Or Erland?
Oh, it should be Finlag, but I can at least walk in with a greeting. Harkin.
Oh, let's see how these guys are feeling today. Okay. All right. Oh, it's those flunkies again. Tora! You hear one of the guys yells, and she's like,
Whoa. We did you a solid.
everybody
Going
does
after-
the Serpents a solid.
All right, I'm going to shut up. I'll let you talk.
Getting serious like tunnel snakes vibes from these guys. Tunnel snakes, whoa.
Tunnel snakes? I don't know what the hell that is.
Wrong franchise, wrong genre.
We're definitely going to off Matthias. Look at me. I am the serpent leader now.
He's gonna steal your sweet roll, Cody.
Yeah.
All right, so is Fenlag going to do some talking here, or what's the deal?
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'll walk up to Tor and like, hey, just checking in, it's been a few days since we tracked down that cart for your supplies. Just wondering if you need us to keep doing this kind of stuff, if there's maybe new jobs. I know Matthias is kind of busy with stuff. Maybe we can step in and help out a little. And I'm gonna beckon Erland to come in. Erland, get over here, bud.
I walk up.
I'm gonna grab him by the shoulder and slap his big muscly chest and say, "This is my
boy.
friend Erland."
I am half naked,
All right, I see.
and I've got tattoos covering my entire body. You can see through my chest.
Does Erland always wear his wrestling underwear?
Oh, for sure, dude.
Without question. What? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I have a robe over it, but
It's like our breakaway pants. Just rip it off.
breakaway pants. But yeah, he's covered with like runic script that, if you can read, has tons of like poetry and writing on it.
All right, so.
Just basically seeing if she has any, she wants to continue with what we were doing.
Well, I mean, they already paid you for figuring that out, as far as I recall. You got some serpent rep.
Yeah.
And wasn't there something about cold iron going on or something? No.
I don't have that.
Was that
So
what the
I
wolf
think we
thing
got
was
some.
made out of?
We got some we got some initial feedback that was an icon that is used by the Hadidag cult. But I think we just kind
that's
of,
right. Did we tell her? Did we show them the?
I think that's how we found out, is we showed them and talked about it. Like, hey, this is what we
Yes.
ran into. But we did not address whether there's more action to take, which I think is kind of the premise for us showing
So
back up.
what we think right now is that the Hottie Dog cult is stealing their shipments, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I will ask Tora. This is something we could probably take care of for you guys. Maybe. Could we do that for you? Because you
She's
guys
like,
look obviously very busy.
well,
For like
we
distributing
haven't
the grotto.
lost any shipments, and from what I've heard, neither has the Jarl. Because as you guys are aware, the whole point of Vorngard is really for basically Vornari raiders. We just lost Cody out of the roll 20, and did we lose him
What?
out of everything?
No, I'm there.
You are? No, your dude just left. Is
Connection to the server has been interrupted. Actually.
Eric's pictures gone? Did he turn off his camera? Oh, he's back.
It's okay to
Hold
eat,
on.
Eric. Eating is a normal
So
thing to
your
do.
camera is not on, but I see your camera on the.
Eric
There
is
now,
eating
he's
pizza for our viewers.
swinging
What
a piece of
toppings do
pizza
we
around
choose
the
tonight, Eric?
So why is it
some
I can
pepperoni.
see Eric, but I can't see him on the Twitch? Interesting. Awesome. Yeah. Anyway, who cares? I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh, my internet connection dropped.
But why can we still see you?
It just says no internet.
Oh, now you're back, Eric.
I can play this
Because I was
directly.
eating.
But I thought I could see you on Twitch. That's why. Oh, were you flipping back and forth?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. All right, we can barely see Cody anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's like in
Yeah.
darkness. All right, so these guys, for whatever reason, they seem pretty impressed by Erland, especially Tora. So what's your group called? Erland.
Skumbros?
In game,
No, Erland, your monastery, the Brotherhood of. What is your group called?
Hold on, I wrote it down. The Brotherhood of the Ocean Wind.
I was going to call you the Winders, but that sounds kind of bad. Yeah, he's
The
that
wind
bad
beneath my
flatulation.
sheets.
You can call us Pilgrims of the Wind. You can call us.
He is Cobra Kai.
Purple Cobras. I mean, I imagine it would sound cooler in like Viking speak. It's hard to say of the something and make it sound cool.
Yeah, so she like slaps one of the guys who was like laughing when you come in because you're barely dressed with anything, and she like slaps him across the face. Whoopsh. Watch yourself, Johan. This is one of the brothers of the Ocean Wind. Welcome. And she actually seems impressed by this.
Oh.
She kind of narrows eyes. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I thank her and I say, wait, what's let no man be held as a laughing stock, though he comes as a guest for a meal. Wise enough see many while they sit dry skinned and are not put to proof. As I look at the dude who was laughing at me.
He's like, he seems intimidated by Tora, but wasn't quite sure what you said. She eyes Fenlag skeptically. Well, what are you doing with?
I'm trying to get
one of the Brotherhood
together. Hanging around, wrestling birds, guardsmen, jarlsmen. We fought some jarls, took them down.
All right. So, what are you trying to get out of her exactly? Maybe it's time to make a roll.
A job.
Yeah. What kind of job? Do you have something specific or?
Yep. So I want to know if she told us that their shipments haven't been missing, then no, I have nothing specific. I'm looking, we're basically here just to check in to see if they have anything for us. And I'm sorry, my roll 20 just came back, so I'm multitasking.
No problem. So, do you want to make a roll here and see how? They were in not such a good place, but with the Erland showing up, there seems to be some veterans or something like that.
Yeah, I'll say my man here is looking to wrestle somebody. I don't know, have like a fight club or something he can participate in. Maybe earn some money for the Serpents, some reputation. Do you guys do that? Do you do fighting underground against other fighters?
They seem confused, like they don't have time for that right now, but maybe something in the future. But there is talk, that some of the other people certainly do that, and perhaps that occasionally is what you might have done in Melik, because they do have slaves. The Nadician do keep slaves and likely have some sort of arena or whatever.
All right, what skill should I roll, Jason? So I have.
It sounds like you're doing persuasion still to me.
Persuasion?
Because you're trying to persuade them to give you a job, right?
Sure.
That's right, Hee-Hob. They're not talking about Fight Club.
Nobody said Fight Club, dude. You're the only one.
All right, so is this another great success? All right, so let's find a job. Where's
All
a,
day, every day, great
where's
success.
a
That's all I
random
throw,
kill
man.
job?
Oh, you're rolling on a 16. That's pretty good.
I really thought we'd just be making a beeline to go chase down. That's it.
Is that what you want? That's fine with me. You had a great success. If that's what you want to do, that's fine with me.
No. It's fine. I'm good. I'll let you do.
All right, so
Do
all
that,
right,
do that.
there is a problem that we've been having. Not even Matthias really wants to talk about it, but he's got Thule blood in him, and there's been talk about Vernari and Thule joining together, and we may have lost some of our members to some crazy people in the woods in the Leitenskog.
What were they doing in the woods?
They left.
Oh, you mean lost? Like they went to go hang out with
Yeah,
instead of you guys?
they went native.
I see.
So there was another pending rumor about a gathering between Thule and Vernari, but I'm not sure I fully understand the significance.
So Thule are like these would be like the First Nation people in the Midlands. So they live in the wild places, and they're not scorned. They're humans, but they're really like savages, right?
Okay.
Compared to everyone
Sure.
else. And for
And we
Vernari
don't
to
like
come and
them,
hang
or-
out, yeah, for them to like be working together, something strange must be happening.
And what's Matthias's concern exactly?
Because they're
These dudes
losing
didn't come back.
members to this other group.
I see.
It's the hottie dog. That's what one of the guys says, and some of the others, they stare at him. So it seems like these guys think that maybe this whole thing is connected.
I'll tell. No, it's not the hottie dog. We killed. Okay. I guess we could check that out. Is Matthias around? Is he is he around?
You talk to me for now, Torres says.
Whatever you say, babe. All right.
Easy.
All right. We'll look into it, and I guess we'll let you know what we find out.
Does she have a vague direction?
She said in the woods.
Yeah.
The Littenskog.
So yes, she does.
So the Littenskog is where you guys went before. It's the light wood that's near the path back to the Frozen Bay, or Forial Bay.
Okay.
It was either that or they were going to hire you
is
to
it?
kill Becca. No, I'm just kidding.
How many
Oh,
days
that'd be
is
so
it?
good. It'd be so good. Oh, whichever one we
Yeah.
can get.
So yeah, that's a good question. How many of your lost to this?
It seems like there's almost been 6 in total.
Oof.
Okay. And are you looking for us to bring these men back so you can talk to them, or you just want us to see what's happening and report back, or you want us to disrupt? I mean, we can do a lot of things, right?
Find out what's going on.
All right. Whatever you say.
And then, you're off the hook from there. Basically, you're on your own. Figure out what to do once you get there. See if you can, and it's pretty obvious to you. You've been hearing from various areas that there's something going on as far as this hottie dog cult. Because you guys are familiar with it. It's like a prescribed cult of the people who basically want to destroy civilization because it's he who hates the day. So it's this wolf that was a person was cursed to be a wolf who always chases the sun to try and eat it.
Okay.
In the metaphysical sense.
Right.
I kind of like it. So we find the Varnari gang members that might have defected to the Thule. We round them all up. We come back and we raise Nilos and just find Matthias. for the name of the Thule.
You know what we should do is check and see if the river curs have also been afflicted by this. Maybe some of
Yeah.
their members are
If they're-
defecting,
if
and then we can say that it's Matthias stealing their guys, going out to the woods, having some weird party.
If there are men to wrestle, I shall go with you.
There are men there. Yeah.
Bring
All
your
right,
own
so,
belt.
I've got a backup, Hobbs.
All right.
We'll leave this place for now.
All right.
Does Erlin partake in the grog?
No, he does not.
Yeah, I would see. Okay. It's high carb, right? Hard to have that.
Yeah, dude, he's got a six-pack. He can't be eating that kind of diet. It doesn't work.
So did you want to go by the
The river curs? Talk to Becca? I almost do. I mean, if...
Catrice Cove? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
our thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hob is like head in his hands over here.
I just want to get to the well.
I just want to get some random encounters rolled.
All right.
All right,
So,
so we're going to head over to Catrice Cove.
do you guys have a drink, hang out for a little while, and all that?
Yeah, I wouldn't make it weird.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So you head back across town. I don't have a map. of
There's
this.
another Falcon Lady, and Ehrlich is there. Sorry.
doesn't
I
need-
would hate if I was stealing your thunder, because that'd be pretty good.
That would be dumb.
No, it wouldn't. Not if you rolled it.
Let people enjoy things, Hobbs.
No. I don't do that. That's not my gig.
Jason Hobbs, the
Yeah.
story.
Whose game do you think you're in?
Let people enjoy things. No.
That's not my gig.
Okay, that's all sure, folks.
All
We're
right.
supporting Hobbs and Friend. We'll see you next week.
I hope you enjoyed this little trip down Mr. House's Gamerhood.
Want to be my gamer? No.
And stuff. Hey, by the way, are you recording this?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
I was
Dear
late.
Eric, in
I was
6
late on the
weeks,
recording, but I am.
Remember to get bread.
All right, so on to the river curs. Let's see what sort of reaction you get from these guys. All right, average. What's the plan? How are we going to interact with the river curs?
Just looking for Becca. That's basically all we know, right? Or that's our only point of contact.
No,
in
I
there.
think you have not met Becca yet. If you guys recall, you actually ran into like 3 of the river curs who were trying to steal some of the cows during the stampede. And then you guys helped them, and they are your contacts with the river curs. Asta is
Didn't
what
they
I
take
have.
us? They took us to a warehouse, right?
You were in a
That's
warehouse.
right.
Oh, and then we met Asta in that. Okay.
Yeah.
So the
All
premise might be we go in, find Asta, indicate we're still trying to get close to Matthias, but I've also heard some rumors about this thing. Do they know anything? And or what else is going on?
All right. Cody, do you want to attempt to affect their? Does anyone want to try to talk to them and buy beers, do anything to make them more talkative
love-
or to increase your
How
status
yes.
with
So
them
how
at this
much?
point?
How much would I have to spend? Because my pockets are pretty light.
All your monies.
Oh, son of a bitch! I have 8 gold.
8 gold is a decent amount. If we look at the equipment, actually, the amount of money isn't something that I've totally messed with that much. That's why I gave you guys just the things that are in the. But
Yeah.
so a
I-
heavy
I bought
crossbow is
that.
100 gold pieces. A javelin is 3 gold pieces. A sword is
Heavy crossbow
15,
does a shitload of damage.
15 gold pieces.
I bought 2 daggers, assuming they're available in town.
Yeah, you
that's
can get some daggers, especially
something-
weapons would
yeah.
be
Yeah,
something these guys are going to have.
I had
So-
a dagger in my starting.
Lifestyle expensive.
Yeah, I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't messed with it a lot.
Yeah, what are rules, am I right?
That's right. So the common equipment is a 1d3 gold pieces. Uncommon is in the 2d10 plus 10. So you guys are definitely in like the common area, and I mean, for a gold piece, you could buy the bar around, I'm sure. Although
All
this
right,
is,
I'll
yeah, this
toss
isn't
up.
a nice place. This is a kind of a dive. Although this
So
is
I'll
considered one of the most powerful gangs in Vorngard.
sure. Oh man, my connection has been.
It's windy as
Okay,
a
yeah,
son
I'll
of a
toss
gun
up.
over here. Sorry, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna toss up a. So walk in. You know, just straight in like we belong there. Toss up a gold. The counter. Round of whatever everyone is drinking before every.
He is trying to party like a rock star, boot knife.
I would say not party like a rock star. It's just, buy a few drinks for my friends.
All right. So, what are our choices? I haven't found the skill list yet. Where the heck is it? Oh, you guys don't. Stu, you have this book.
Yeah, what's up?
Where's the skill
What's
list?
the question? Page 50?
50?
Well, yes, page 50 even. Yeah. Skill list.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, so what I'm trying to
I'm
do
on the
is...
black and white digital version.
Oh, nice.
Because I think the black and white version of Low Fantasy Gaming is quite nice.
I like it better than.
The deluxe version is very nice as well.
This is the deluxe black and white art version. Just to be pedantic.
Congratulations on your pedanticism.
Congratulations, you are an official pedant.
Gross.
All right, so do you want to? Should this be in the gather information area? 'Cause isn't that kind of what you're doing?
Yep.
Rumor hunting, rumor mongering, and extended researching.
Be more than happy if this was gather information.
Why is that one of the things you're doing? You do?
Yeah, silver tongue, I get advantage. Gather.
It sounds kind of gross, actually. All right, go ahead. Oh, bye. Now we need like a sensor thing where I can just like silence you and put like an X over top of your screen. Like they do on those ESPN shows.
That's hey, look, I threw another great success. I'm telling you guys, all I threw, great success, man.
Oh no, this is a mess.
Natural one. I bust all the plans.
All right, so
Call me Tim Mac, no Paul.
So basically, they seem happy to see you. The minions are there, and they were like, "Oh, have you dealt with the serpents yet?"
So it's still working on it. We've dealt with some of them, but it's going to be just a little bit longer than expected. But we were hanging out at the Salty Strumpet earlier, having a few rounds, and waking up from a night of epic partying, and some folks were saying that.
Oh, sorry.
What?
You had to hear like wild stallions on the end of it. Some epic partying. No, not that. I need a wild stallion stallion's guitar riff.
So we heard this tale that some of our own kinfolk are going out to the Littenskog to join ranks with these dual bastards. You guys heard anything about this? Or
that's all good and all that, but if you guys actually had some time, I see you've picked up some different muscle, and the biggest problem we're having is with that bastard Black Stag. He's been affecting our efforts along the Stillwater.
Black Stag. Remind me why that sounds familiar, friend.
I don't know. I think it's a heavy metal band.
I would watch that band.
No, I'm asking him like I know who Black Stag is, but I just need to remind him.
She's like,
I totally know who he is, but for these guys, if you could maybe explain it.
Yeah, this guy's new. We just brought him on today, so.
Basically, they're explaining that there's like they're not even sure if they come into town. No one knows who he is. They kind of hide their features, but they attack out on the river.
Okay.
In the stilt water. Because see, in the center
So
of
they're
the
just
stilt
like a
water,
rival gang.
there is a massive creature. Rumor is that there's a massive creature called Jarl's Bane that will occasionally attack the ships when you're moving along it. So a lot of people, especially like if you're in smaller ships, they go around the edge of the silt water and they get involved in the small outposts and towns that are out there doing things along the river, like fishing villages and raiding those people down there. But their ships now, that's what the river curs are known for doing, is raiding the rivers. But now they're being attacked by this other guy, Black Stag's band. Really needs to be taken care of.
So this is closer by, right?
No,
This
it's
river?
probably farther.
Oh, farther than that forest? Okay.
So maybe
So you need us to deal with this guy as well.
I mean, let us look into it as opposed to commit.
so you can
Because
see
ultimately,
these
Is
are
this Asta giving me this information?
yeah.
All right, I'll tell Asta that
Oh, thank you,
we'll
Host.
put the feelers out, look into it.
Does that help? So these are 10-mile hexes.
So where's the forest that they want us to go to? Right there?
Nope, that's the Tranag, which is a dark wood. That is the Littenskog there.
Okay. Oh, and the other one's on a lake?
Stop doing that. Someone get rid of that. Thank you.
Jesus.
Stop
Yes,
doing
okay.
that.
Stop doing that.
What the heck? Why isn't this working? That's weird.
Are you trying to
Oh, I
shift
see what my
quickly?
problem is. I'm in the wrong layer still. All right, here we go. Yeah, I was going to make this visible.
Oh, there you go.
All right, so these rivers is going to be down along the silt water. It might be closer because that's a good 10.5 miles maybe.
Do we think it's all right? So I'll pull out my map and on the table in front of
Well, there's going to be, you're going to kind of know
Asta.
that you're on the edge
Is
of
it
the silt
this
water,
river?
right?
Or is it this river?
Yeah, it's down along the eastern edge of the silt water.
This one?
It'll be, she could give you like a thing where it seems to be, it happens in different places,
I see.
but it's definitely edging into the Wistwood, which is a massive wood that almost totally encompasses the silt water to the south and up into this area.
Okay. And these guys are what? Just they're wrecking your boat, stealing your stuff, or are they
Yep.
killing your members? Okay.
Yeah, all those things, and everyone seems afraid to deal with them because they seem to be dealing with sorcery.
Mm.
We all know sorcery is not real.
And we
All right, yeah.
and we haven't.
We'll
they
look into it.
They don't say it's a rune seer. They say it's some other type of sorcery.
Yeah. Roots here is fake anyway. All right, we'll look into it. Get back to you on it. But you guys don't know anything about our own people going to join up with these stools. That doesn't bother you.
They haven't heard about it.
All right.
And, yeah.
That sound good to you guys? I mean, do we have a couple of options, a couple new hooks, right?
Yeah,
which
I kind
one
of
did you want
like.
to do?
Yeah, I'll let you answer first.
No, you go ahead.
I kind of like the idea of going to investigate this Thule situation because I also like the idea of, if we need to, coming back to the Serpents and indicating we found reason to believe that Black Stag and his men are recruiting people from underneath him.
Yeah. Then we can get Matthias out on the water.
And then we can try to get a group together if we want to go tackle that. I don't know.
Yeah,
and we can get double the reward that way.
So I say let's go to the woods in the northwest.
I almost, man. So if we actually end up dealing with Matthias and the Serpents, like, we're gonna have to have some kind of small group of thieves or something, because there's going to be a vacuum, right? And it's either going to be the River Curse take over the town completely, or another faction moves in, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the gang pretty good lock on the city. So
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we deplete our options with these two gangs. We find a way to bone over Ehrlich. Sorry, not Eric. Uh,
Also,
and
Eric.
and I don't know. Maybe at that point we'll just go to another town and rinse, repeat. You know,
I like
assuming
it.
we survive, which certainly we will.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Let's go to Littenskog tomorrow.
Do we need another
All right.
Trojan cart or just hoof it?
Yeah,
You
Let's
guys
go.
have money for a cart?
Let's hoof it. No, we
No.
borrowed one last time. I don't think it's warranted this time. I
Borrowed
just really
one and
like.
it got stolen.
I just really like it as a strategy.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it worked pretty good last time. You hid in the back.
Let's see. Let's make sure we have enough food.
All right, Jason. So we're gonna go back to this strumpet, and I guess gather ourselves this evening to head out tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. All right, everything goes
So the
well.
Littenskog is a day to get there, right?
Yes. It takes
Okay.
it takes a day to get there.
That's what I thought.
Do we know about anything weird in the path? Is it a straight path? Are there monsters? What?
So you
we
would know the path
seen
pretty
stuff.
much goes along that river and heads out to the bay, which the purpose of Vorngard really is for the Vornari to raid the surrounding areas. It comes through, all the treasure goes through the Jarl. Not all the treasure. He gets his cut of the treasure, and then he sends it on back to the king back at Arvarnor Island. So but it was being attacked. That's why the problem is. So this road is occasionally being used by apparently gangs and the Jarl himself. So, but the Littenskog, what anything about that is less known. It's pretty big, right? I mean, it's a 2 or 3 mile, maybe more of woods.
Would that be like a lore thing that I might know, like a wilderness lore?
About what?
In Littenskog?
It just means small wood, I think, light wood or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's
Those
just a
is
small
creeping
wood.
wood, I think is what it means.
Okay.
Everyone would know that that's pretty much the road because that's how you would have gotten here to begin with.
Cool. Let's go in the morning.
I'm
Okay.
gonna check to see how much ration.
And you do.
Can we take a little bio break real quick?
Absolutely.
Second.
Second.
Happy to stagger it so we can talk trash.
Oh, so you
So our
want to keep
viewers don't
talking to
get bored.
people? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I mean, if it goes dark, people get impatient. I might go to some other inferior channel.
Oh boy, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, let's see who's live on. It's just us. We're the only ones.
Lies. I see people.
Let's take a bio break.
Cool.
I'll just keep everything up though, so you guys can talk to people if you so desire.
All right.
Turn off my cameras.
You may look at the printer behind me if you would like. It is a LaserJet. It is about 12 years old, and it's on its second toner cartridge, and it still works.
Does it make the sound?
It has the classic sound. It's just a small one though.
Yes.
This is the thrilling entertainment that people tune in for.
Yep. This is
You
the
know it,
in-between,
dude.
in-between stuff.
This is why Hobbs makes the big bucks.
That's why what is Thaddeus called? Got in.
That's why I give him $7 every month.
It's true. It's true. It does add
So
up.
that he'll be my friend.
All right. I'll be right back too.
Sure.
Eric is gone. I'm the only one here. Quick, what do y'all want to talk about? Wait, do we have new people in the chat yet? My chat is lagging. I think it's because my connection is slow. Let's take a look at the task manager. So I'm thinking if we get a group, we can get Black Stag. There's a lot more hooks than I can keep up with right now. That's for sure.
Wow. Ehab, you don't know how right you are. Ehab says, I just need to be in the gamerhood. I sit at the door knocking teary-eyed with my $7 touched tight my fist.
So Hiob wants to know about the rule set and what we like about it. I like that it captures kind of the feel of old school games, but adds like a few more levers for players without going like full bells and whistles and knobs like 5e feat selection, that sort of thing. I think that the skill check and attribute checks feel natural to me, but we also don't feel like superheroes. The simple initiative system.
Do you feel like they feel natural to have it? Like I have quite a few skills, and I don't know. It's all right.
I mean,
it's simpler than 5e, I think, right? It's much simpler.
Yeah. But I don't feel like I'm pointing at my character like I'm going to use persuasion now, or like it just comes up, within the course, as opposed to just like a wisdom or charisma check or whatever. It's basically the exact same thing. It's just a little bit different framing. So
honestly, I think we could do a better job of it because I think that's kind of the intent. And at least in a 20-minute hour we played, we haven't really done that because the game is like you can make a check of anything and then you're trained in your specific skills. But we haven't necessarily doing that.
I think it's easy just to also kind of accept some of the roles too, like if Finlag does the talking.
Oh, true.
That sort of thing. So.
What else have we been in town?
I'm sorry if I'm ignoring folks because my Twitch just isn't working, so I'm not getting any of the current chat.
I like the line that it walks in between two different things. Like, it's not all the way OSR, it's not all the way 5e. It does a little bit of both of those. It's a nice mix in there. And then it's kind of a mix between trad game and story game, the way that it's codified the minor exploits where the players can actually use the narrative a little more and actually have rules. We do that anyway in our OSR games in the Gamerhood, but this actually has rules, and then it has mechanics that are used to codify that concept, right? Those processes. So that's my thought anyway about this game, why I like it.
And the advancement system hubs.
I don't really use it, though, I don't think. All right, anyway.
Actually, you are using the advancement system out of the book.
Oh, I am? Okay, good.
Yeah. But every 3 levels, you get a class feature, but it straight up tells you to steal a class feature you like from another game. It says work with your dungeon master to come up with a class feature you like.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. I don't think we have any third level people yet, though. So
Yeah, Cody soon.
How many sessions? Yeah. So I was gonna ask.
yeah. All right. So
Just,
I'm a little curious because we use a lot of time jacking around. It's 9 o'clock. So
oh no, role playing in a role playing game.
I'm not saying
Oh,
it's
no.
bad. I'm just saying I don't know how long you guys plan on playing. Um, so I have to get
Until
up.
you go to bed, bud.
But I guess we have only been playing for an hour and 18 minutes. So good. All right. Let's head off and see what happens. For that is why we play the game, correct? I'm assuming you guys are just walking up the North Road to the Leitenskog. Is that
I
correct?
think so.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
so.
All
That's
right.
kind of been what we've done every time we play. It's always fine.
Sounds good.
I should mention because he's always mentioning in my game. So this is nominally a West Marches game. Steve Grodznicki is starting a South Marches game. So he lives in Australia, and so that's why he's calling it South Marches. But it is no wilderness travel. You say kind of where you want to go, and then you just start the session there. And then he's going to roll on a table to see what resources that you've expended to get there, which is kind of a cool thing. And I would tell you to go over to Pickpocket Press Games
Huh.
and check it out. And if you go to his Discord, you can get in on the games. So
Makes me think of that. That's kind of interesting. Makes me think of that Jeff Reent's advice from the article where he says, "Make the main thing the thing."
yeah, that's a
Anyways.
good one. Someone should actually do an interview with Jeff Reent's. That'd be smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good idea.
I heard he fired up a new podcast recently called Reents and Friends.
I think I will
Oh, you should
release
have
that on
Thaddeus on.
Thursday. I think I'll probably release that episode on Thursday or maybe Wednesday.
Yeah, cool.
Look it
I
up.
didn't get a push notification when you started doing it for some reason.
You didn't?
Came in. No, I don't know why. It might have been a me problem.
I did, but it was out and about.
And it sounds like it was a me
I
problem.
watched part of it. It was good.
He was pretty good. Brasco, the editor, said he thought it was one of the best episodes that we've done in a while.
Wow.
I was like, okay. I really liked the last one, though, with Malashevsky, too. So,
Yeah, listen to that one this morning. It was pretty good.
all right, where the hell is this travel event table? Oh, here it is. So, an 8-hour trek, you guys can travel about 10 miles, which you think is close to the area that you had the issues in the past. So I'm actually trying to use as many books as many rules as raw from this group here. All right, just as I'm supposed to do this, so this is what I'm going to do. Nice. Interesting. All right. So what it says is, what we rolled is, all right, this is interesting. So the travel is relatively uneventful, providing ample time for stirring songs and grand tales. One player may choose to regale the group with a tune or story, and if the table is entertained, the PC can make a check and gains an immediate session advance. You guys follow me? Can you hear me? No one's saying anything.
Yeah, we can hear you. We're just
I can
thinking.
hear you.
That's interesting. It's thought provoking. So we're in thought.
This happened with the session I played in with. What the hell is his name?
Was it successful? Were they quick thinkers?
Yeah, he was. He was a very quick thinker.
Yeah.
And it turned out great.
This has not happened. I don't think I've ever done that at all. Does anyone
Yeah, it
choose
did.
to make it do a tail? Eric, thumbs up or
Still.
thumbs down?
Oh, let me think for like 20 more seconds.
Cody, thumbs up. If someone jumps on it, I'm going to let him go first.
I vote. I vote. My vote goes to Eric.
I don't know there's a vote. Stu, do you
Okay.
want to do anything?
I actually kind of like the idea of the new guy to the group maybe sharing something from his.
So it can be
His past.
historical, political, mythical, fable lesson. It can be anything that you want.
No pressure,
Um,
Eric.
yeah, now I have to think of a story to tell you, and I have no idea. I like Eric can think of good
Oh,
stories, but I
oh!
don't know this character enough.
Tell us the tale of the Bogtown Mage.
Okay, so let me tell you.
In character.
Oh Jesus, an in-character story. This is really hard to do on the spot when in your first session when you don't know anything about your character.
Yeah,
When the
that's-
entire internet is watching.
Yeah, no kidding. I think we're up to like 16 viewers right now. Oh, we're losing by the
We're
second,
like
though.
at 5 viewers.
We're losing by the second, though.
It's a solid 5,
Okay,
though.
okay.
They have very good.
Yeah, I have no idea. I can't do it on the spot. I don't know this character well enough. Sorry.
So, anyone else want to go?
Gather
I
round, boys.
I
have a
could tell
tale
you just a
for
random story, but it wouldn't be in character. Not
Gather
really.
round, lads.
You didn't fail. No pressure. No anxiety. It's
Oh,
all
now I'm pissed off. Yeah, too late, bud.
good. Your rules are dumb, and now I'm mad. This is
I'm a little
terrible.
annoyed.
Fuck this game. Fuck you, Steve Cards again.
I wish I knew that was a thing. I'd always have a story from.
Now you know.
Go for it, Cody. What's the story?
All right, lads, gather round. This is a tale of sorcery, but not the sorcery that we are thinking. This is the tale of a man called the Bogtown Mage. In a faraway land across the sea, there is a village called Bogtown. And a man hails from Bogtown. Some say he was born in the peat. Some say he's just a normal man. I've seen this man with my eyes, and I say he is neither. He is but a spirit. And near Bogtown, there is a swamp. And in the swamp, there is a vast, forgotten ruin where warlords bury their men and their treasure. And this mage is so powerful. Chat, are we entertained? Chat. This mage was so powerful that he constructed his own tower. And he would blast peasants that walked by. And they would explode in a bloody red cloud. And yeah, he's actually a really nice guy. You know, I got to know him kind of well. He bought me a couple beers. Anyway, so if you're ever in this faraway land called Bogtown, watch out for the Bogtown Mage.
All right, we gotta see.
How anticlimactic that was.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm obviously biased. Obviously, Eric is biased. I don't know what Stu thinks about this madness, but regardless,
Stu was laughing
yeah, but I don't know why he's laughing. I think at the ludicrousness.
because it's funny.
All right,
'Cause
so
Yeah,
It's
is
right
being,
about
being,
that,
is being entertained at how ludicrous it is sufficient.
chat, I'm leaving it up to you. You guys tell us, and we don't have to decide right away whether or not Cody gets an immediately session advance. So this session would count for 2, basically, is what that means.
Oh wait, that's how that fucking works?
Yeah.
I would have just spun some bullshit story if I knew that.
Too bad Cody did instead.
Stop being so
Yeah,
meta,
fuck.
Eric.
Not meta. I didn't know the rules of the game, apparently. God damn. Well, I'm going to be entertained. Cody, that was the funniest story I've ever heard. Thank you. Truly a great hero. The Bogtown Wizard, the greatest.
Welcome, Agonarch Artist. I like how you always show up later because we're usually past all the technological issues by then.
Yeah, you should show up 15 minutes late. That is true.
Oh. So, yeah. Anyway, Good work. You guys have, like I said, an uneventful trip along the North Road, and you have made it to the Leitenskog. Um, it's been it's been about 3 or 4 days since you guys were out here last. Are you gonna try and what's your plan now?
Now I go back to town.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
It's true. I am butthurt. I didn't know there.
He's so mad he's only showing half of his face on the screen.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because you've
That's
like
not good.
shifted over to the side. It only does like a portion
Yeah.
of your thing, so you have to kind of.
Oh, right, because we're technologically advanced. Okay.
Oh my! See, he is butthurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would make fun of your technology no matter what,
All
but
right.
I am butthurt. You're right. Okay.
Now move it to. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So what's your plan here? Now that you've reached the woods of the Leitenskog along the North Road, what are you going to do? First thing that you should learn,
Yeah.
Agadon
Thulu.
is not listen to Thaddeus. Sorry.
I think we
This
should,
is the area that we encountered them before, right?
Hopefully, I mean, it was just like a place in the woods. That's what. Are you going
Yeah.
straight to that area? Did you have some other thoughts in mind? What are you trying to do?
So if we think that these might be loosely connected, I would say yes, but before we get to that area on the road, maybe we would veer off into the woods. I don't know, at least maybe 10 yards or so and try to follow the road that way and be quiet.
I like that idea.
All right, so Gurdon and Fenlag have been here before, but I mean, it doesn't necessarily look like it's not like there's landmarks or anything like that. You just know you're kind of in that area, unless you wanted to attempt something like. Does anyone have wilderness lore? One of you two?
Yeah, I have it.
Fenlag
I have every.
does.
If it says lore at the end of the skill, I have it.
All right, so that includes tracking and wilderness survival and the like. So I'm not even going to make you roll then. You do locate the area, but it has been a few days. So I will, if you're, oh, but you're not going to move up there. So you see it and then you're like, oh, it's not far up now. We're 300 yards away from the spot. What are you going to do?
Yeah, so they came from the western part of the road, or at least that's where we encountered them. So I would say maybe we would duck into the western bank of the woods, I don't know, 10 yards or so, basically staying off the main road and slowly make our way, continue north.
Okay, I want to remind you that they did say that the carts had stopped being, the shipments had stopped being attacked.
And it sounds like
Yeah.
they're just recruiting the Vanar, right? I mean, I don't know if that means they're just like ambushing them, dragging them in the woods, and killing them, or if these guys are actually working together.
Right, so I think that's valid, Hobbs. I guess what I was getting at, get to the point where maybe we could see any, I don't know, tracks or trail of people that have been walking in this general area.
Okay, so now you're going to have to make a roll.
Okay.
So this is kind of it has been let's see. All right, now, yeah, we'll just go ahead and
So
make
we
a
were down in the ditch. I'm gonna get up on the road and start looking for tracks. All right. All right, here we go. That's a success.
All right, so it doesn't take long. Fenlag searching around, less than about a half hour or so. You guys kind of move up, and he's like, "Oh, here's like where some fight. Look at see these this in the bushes. They must have drug the corpses off that you guys had killed, and it looks like they were headed east, deeper into the Leitenskog, the Lightwood."
All right. Let's pick up that trail.
All right, so you guys did travel for. You've been traveling for about 8 hours, so you might start to be pushing your way a little bit.
How cold is it exactly at night here? Are we gonna need a fire?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
But you can keep on searching if you want. We'll say it would be about 8 hours, so with an hour of rest. So you started at 7:15, so it's going to be about 4 or 5 in the afternoon.
Maybe we can just find a clearing or kind of set up camp. We should have got some men at arms. There's only 3 of us.
Are you going to attempt to set up camp? Is that the plan?
That's my vote, right? I don't want to be exhausted. If we come across these guys in an ambush, fight
Sure.
up.
Yeah, I was trying to
Right.
think about how to do it safer.
We could go to not a clearing, you know,
Yeah.
Yes.
in the brambles somewhere.
It's light woods.
You're
Just
like-
make a small fire. Whoever's on watch, stay outside of the fire, or I don't know, climb a nearby tree. Ready to pounce or throw something or shoot something.
Yeah, does anyone have ranged weapons?
I have a
We have
short bow,
daggers.
daggers
Oh,
to throw.
My only weapon is my battle axe.
The bard with a battle axe. That's right.
I have a walking stick.
He prefers Scald.
No, I can go by bard. That's cool.
All right, so you guys moving to
Just somewhere to camp. You know, maybe somewhere that's a little more dry, and has maybe decent cover.
okay. Alrighty. He's searching. He's searching. All right, so you guys start making some conversation as I have to prepare something.
Gather
Done.
round.
Done.
I have a tale. No, it's kidding. It's kidding.
It's
When there's
funny.
an island called Cinder. Just kidding.
They say that there's a mysterious land where no one has ever even heard of a ladder.
That's right. Said the first person to bring ladder technology will be rich beyond their wildest dreams. Maybe that's the whole.
My
that should
great
be the whole
grandfather,
goal
John
of this
D.
game.
Ladder.
Yeah.
The coldest game is to breach the multiverse, get to come on and bring those poor unfortunates. It's like Sarah McLaughlin starts playing and Kamada. There are 5 dogs without ladders every day. In the arms of an angel. You can help by sending your ladders to Jason
For
Holmes.
only 4 coppers a day.
Help Jason learn the way of the ladder.
And the spear.
Hacker Arcanist is
Oh, that's Dawson's Creek. The I don't want to wait.
The rest of us don't know the theme song to Dawson's Creek.
Dude, I was in high school and my mom got me up every morning when I was like 14 and I would eat breakfast half asleep while watching Dawson's Creek. What a terrible show that is.
That's a pretty wholesome story. That's a pretty wholesome
awful.
story.
That's how I woke up in the morning. I would
That's
watch
terrible.
Dawson's Creek, and it was entertaining for about 10 minutes until I woke up, and then I'd realize what I was watching and get embarrassed and turn it off. But it didn't stop me the next day.
So, Stu, what did you watch before school every morning?
That sounds like a fantastic.
Man, I was sleeping in,
fantastic
pounding on
way to
my
spend-
alarm. I was running close to being late. There was no TV watching. There was no parent provided breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
Did you
no
have to
TV at
walk
least. Yeah.
uphill
We
both ways?
shake the chicken for our eggs every morning.
I was probably doing whatever homework I should have been doing the night before. I was a bad student.
interesting. So,
I mean, so was I,
when I
because I
was a
watched
kid,
Dawson's Creek every morning.
when I was too young, I had to ride the bus. Both of my parents worked, and I had to. My mom dropped me off at the bus garage when she went to work. So like 6 in the morning, I'm at the bus garage when they're all making coffee and getting ready to start the buses and everything. And then I had to sit there for like an hour before the bus would take off, and then run the whole route. And
Dang, man.
then uh, then I would get to school. So there was no tree watching in that situation. You privileged people. And then,
Oh,
but
you want to
later,
get into dark childhood stories?
no, I don't. That
You
was
know
a
how
joke.
privileged I was. One time I walked to school because I was so tired.
You were
So
what?
it's like, yeah,
You broke up. What was that?
I was so tired of having to ride to school with my mom every day, so I just walked one
I'm
day.
not riding with you to school
Yeah,
again, Mom.
stick it to the
So you
man.
can tell your kids you had to walk uphill both ways to school.
Yeah, well, it's Texas, so it's all.
There's no hills.
Yeah.
Except for the part of Texas in the mountains.
Oh,
Oh no. All
Did
right.
you find what you're looking for, Hub? That's
I
it. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.
I found.
Play us out, TJ. I feel like I just need a TJ song soundboard or just each one of the Anchor 8 songs.
That'd be cool.
Then I'd have to give him money every time we played it on stream.
No, if you're a Patreon, you can use them for whatever you want.
Oh, that's right. I need to start giving TJ money every month.
He's cheap. TJ's the cheapest.
It is a cheap.
You're not like old Hobbs and Spike Pit fleecing me every month.
Oh, I'm sure Spike Pits is so much.
Yeah. You know what I can
It's
buy
just
with
like
$2?
$2? Yeah.
Half of a coffee.
Only if you get flavored.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's a one Americano. And all I get is a pit what's got spikes in it.
No, there's an Americano down there at the bottom.
Just like a skeleton, like.
Yeah. Oh, man. Do they even have Americano in Montana?
Is it not America over there?
What is it, Kamikano?
It's like
Huh?
extra strong Americano.
Kamikano.
Yeah. I don't know. Montana's like pretty American.
Montana is super American.
It's got
Yeah,
the
dude.
flag. You guys have the purple mountains that are in our fucking
We
song.
literally
so.
have purple mountains in Majesty.
And
And the people with the giant pickup trucks with the American flag on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
that's around here
we got,
too.
Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot of those in Illinois too.
I'll look through them anyways.
When I was like 11 and we were visiting my grandma or something, and we were going on the DC Beltway, and it was like right after 9/11, and we see this van or SUV that is just decked out. Like, you'll see the things with like American flag. No, this had like 50 American flag stickers, 2 American flags like on the hood, hanging off, like blowing in the wind all majestically and shit. It's like the most patriotic car I've ever seen in my life. And we pull up next to these people like at a roundabout, and we look over. It's an entire family, like a Sikh family in turbans. And it's like, oh, these people are this is a precaution.
Awesome.
Getting all the Eric lore tonight. I'm taking furious notes down here.
Oh
make my
wow,
own little
it's
Uber
roast
table.
me in the chat tonight.
What's that?
It's Cody has turned chat against me.
Oh no!
It's all Cody's fault.
And chat will be like, you did that yourself.
No, it wasn't Cody. It was hold on. It was
Hiob?
Ehrlich. Ehrlich did it.
Or I thought you were gonna switch hats. Be like, it was me.
All right,
It
so
was Thaddeus Moore gets out.
It was this guy.
Whoa.
Fenlag, roll a wilderness lore roll.
Whoa. Okay, we're ready to game.
All right, we got it. He's got the map. Boom. Nailed it.
Oh, look at this perfect map.
All right, so
Oh, man, I
Fenlag
recognize these maps.
Fenlag is like trying to find near the trail, but keep you close, and spots a clearing through the forest. And you guys are like, heading that way, getting ready to camp. And Fenlag's like, "Oh, hold it!"
And
Right in front of you, you spot
Those big spider webs.
a heavy webbing across these trees.
Perfect hammock for us to sleep
Oh.
permanently.
quick, Finlag, I have a question for you. Can you wrestle a spider?
Let's find out.
I have, and I'm very sorry to report, it's 8 arms got the best of me. No, I'm no superstar wrestler myself.
Very well, let us find the spider. I must wrestle.
I'm more wrestle with my.
Okay, I start moving forward.
No,
I almost said wrestle with my tongue.
do we not want to?
Sounds weird.
So you can
don't
see.
know.
How about we just go to a different spot? This wood is really big.
When
We
do you
can't
like?
just go to.
So
No, I want to wrestle a
Erlin's
spider.
Erlin's moving forward. Like there's this web in front of you. Just like knock it out of the way. Are you going around it or
I
what?
pull on it.
I think we should throw something into it to see if something comes out. After standing back, and then we can.
Well,
You
Erlin
guys
just
should
pushes
stand back.
forward, right?
Yeah, you guys should stand back.
All right,
I'm gonna
we're standing
walk up to
back.
the web and
Erlin
yank on it.
starts walking forward and kind of pushing at the webs. So at first, you easily push them away. They're kind of rolling up on your sleeves or whatever those garments that you have wrapped around your arms. Now
Yeah,
make a
they're
strength
like leather
check.
wrappings. Sure. Yeah, they're like leather wrappings. Or
Leather
something.
wrappings, yeah.
Hot cheese.
Sorry, let me get my strength check. Would this be athletics?
Is that the strength one?
Yeah.
Sounds like it to me.
Cool. Success. Thank God for that athletics bonus.
Wrestling, I think.
Oh, sorry, Cody, you're breaking up. What'd you say?
Oh, right on the money. 16 out of 6.
Cody seems like he's like 5-10 seconds behind everyone else.
Yeah.
I am, yeah. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
It's pretty funny in robot voice. Right on the money.
All right. And so Erland, like, he pauses for a moment and then he pushes his way through. And you spot, it looks like there are some like forms that have been wrapped up in webbing up here to the northeast, up on that ridge.
Oh, right here? Okay.
Yep.
I take a combat stance and say, there are bodies here. Back to my cowering friends in the... It's okay. They're thieves. They're cowardly. They don't know how to fight. I'll protect them.
So
Okay,
it looks like
when,
Gurdon moved up, but Fenlag is staying behind.
Oh, I'm happy that he has found his spine.
I have no desire to interact with any of this.
All right. Hold a second. Oh, no. I lost my page.
Run away.
Like I
Run
said at the
away.
beginning, this character's whole goal is to find meaning through combat. So
I like it.
How far can I throw my battle axe?
this might not be a good fit.
Here we go. Oh, shoot. What the hell is going on here? Oh, wrong button. Hello, there we go. So as Erlin, strikes a pose, searching for the spiders, he sees some rustling along some webbing across some trees off to his right, and it looks like a fairly large creature. It's about 6 feet long. reddish in color.
Is it of such a size that one could wrestle it?
Surely 6 feet long. That's probably as tall as you.
Heck yeah. He's exactly 6 feet tall, so it's the perfect wrestling partner. Let's do this.
All right, but there's 2 of them. All right,
That's
so
not fair.
let's move into the combat phase. So you guys roll, make a dex check.
Laughing at Cody in chat. So,
What now? What now?
okay, so let me just make sure I got this right. I have a dagger, but it's not out, so I don't get an initiative bonus, right? So I just roll.
Great success. And
All right, so
Yeah.
the only time that great success matters is if you're actually in combat with a boss monster. Then you actually would be able to have initiative before ahead of them. These are not boss monsters. There are 2 of them.
Oh, that's interesting.
And just for shits and giggles, what do you guys do other than Erland, Gurdon, and Fenlag?
I feel like I've pushed my luck again in combat situations we've been in the past.
I don't know. Get shots in.
The only way I can get a shot. All right, Jason, I'm gonna step right here.
Okay.
I don't know if this is an exploit, but maybe throw my axe. Just overhand. Wham!
All right. I don't know if you're cutting out or what, but I didn't really.
He said throw his axe overhand.
Oh, that doesn't sound like an exploit. That just sounds like throwing an axe. Oh, your battle axe, you mean? Are you talking about a battle axe or like a throwing axe?
Cody, I can hear you.
Yep, I've thrown my battle axe. It's the only axe I have. In fact, it's the only weapon that I carry.
Alrighty. Sounds kind of like an exploit.
Don't you have to hit first to use an exploit?
Yep. And you failed, so you attempted it, but your axe goes, gets caught up in some webbing.
I didn't see a roll.
Oh, that's a failure. Oh, never mind. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
That was my initiative roll, yeah.
Yeah, you fuck.
Hey!
Oh,
Ba-ba-ba.
look at that. That's a
Good.
20, baby.
What'd
That's
you
a
say?
critical.
It's AC 19. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is roll up. It was a 20. It was a 20 though, not a 19, right?
Yeah.
All right. So a critical in this game is max damage, I believe.
And then that critical damage added?
No, you get automatic max damage.
It's 1.5 times damage, right?
1.5. Yeah, maybe that's it.
I think it's max plus half of the max.
Critical hits with die 20 is rolled to 20 is automatically cause maximum damage plus half your level. Round up.
Oh, half my level.
Yeah, so you get a +1 because are you first or second level? You're second level.
Well, unless his story counted, right?
Well, we don't know. He doesn't go up until the end of the session. We haven't heard anything from any of the people though either. Like Hehob.
No, they were saying earlier that they. Yeah.
Oh, hey, welcome, Lynchpin. It's good to hear about you, Goblin Scribe. I see you talking. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it says. I'm reading it right off here. That's what it says, bro.
All right, 9 damage.
Oh, yeah. How many hit points does this thing have?
Like 7.
9.
Right on the
Enough. Right on the money.
Oh, no, quite a bit more than that.
Oh.
10.
now that I don't have a weapon, I'm
It did 9 points, you said?
yeah.
Dare I say 11?
All right, nice. All right, so what's Gurdon doing?
I guess I'll step here and I will shoot at it with my short bow.
I'm curious. I got a new follower or subscriber called Lynchpin MK, but then there's a Lynchpin 0 in the chat. Did you change your name on us? Oh, there's another name.
There can be more than one linchpin.
It's a 7 then. 7.
unlock my phone, find the app, put it up, and
It's just gonna, we're gonna get so many sound effects. It's gonna turn into like a cheesy radio show. How's it, friends? How's it, friends?
Well, I'm thinking about adding emotes that people, but I didn't know if it would be too weird in the stream having the people be able to do emotes. But anyway,
No, emotes are the best.
during
the only
a
reason I
gaming
sub.
stream.
Like emotes are why I sub to channels,
Okay.
so I can use their emotes in the chat.
All right.
Because you just have to have an artist draw you the emote.
Oh, I don't mean just emotes. I also mean sound bites.
Oh, sorry. No, on Twitch, emote refers to the image.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, so it's the other one's turn. With the impossible knowledge of
Erlen, we set you up, dude. We set you up to wrestle this lone spider. So now we step back and let him have his moment. Okay.
What a bunch of bros.
Bunch of bros, dude.
comes directly for Erlen.
Oh, past Fenleg and provoking attack.
Unless you don't want to wrestle it. I just thought that you were doing the regular pose that you did want to wrestle it. Otherwise, I will.
Oh, I definitely want to wrestle this thing.
I will roll randomly if you want, but I thought you wanted to wrestle.
I want to wrestle it, but by rules, doesn't it also get an attack of opportunity from Cody?
Sure. I don't know.
I guess
only if he's guarding that area.
I mean, it's like within his.
Only if he wants. He can choose to intercept if he wants to. It's up to him.
I thought that was a different rule.
I like how he doesn't have a weapon though.
No, if a 6-foot spider runs by me, I'm yelping and jumping back.
Okay.
I'm no way interacting with this thing in a close quarters
There's
situation.
intercepting. Free attacks. When a character attempts to move out of an opponent's melee range or attempts to move more than 3 feet from any opponent, I guess it's still in his melee range, so it's not a free attack. Never mind.
Nice.
See, normally we play games that don't have these rules, so we don't have to worry about it.
That's right. But I like messing with these rules. So.
Okay.
Step back and start chanting.
All right.
Fight.
I let it attack me. Come at me, bro. I totally let it. And not because it acts before me or anything. Believe me.
Oh, a 4. Nice. So it misses you. So now it's your turn.
Okay. Well, it's Tangled, buddy. Okay.
Give it the chair.
I'm going to strike it and attempt to wrestle it if I hit. Let's see. Where's the attack rolls here? Okay.
All right, so you get 2 attacks, right?
I do. But my first one, I want to use my feat of strength on, I guess.
Okay, what's that do?
Or not feat of strength. I want to use the exploit, sorry.
Yeah, what's the exploit?
I want to wrestle it to the ground.
All right.
It's the exploit I'm going to attempt.
All right, let me see. Do you think that's a minor exploit? That sounds like a minor, right?
Sounds like a minor exploit.
Okay, so it's going to use a strength. You guys are going to do opposed strength, but you may get something in that situation, like since you're a wrestler, maybe advantage or something.
Yeah, I want to like pin it so that it's like its fangs can't get to me, basically.
So like forearm across its fangs and the rest of it holding it down against its will or something?
Yeah.
All right, so it's got a 14 strength. So we're going to do opposed strength checks. Oh, you have to hit it. Okay, yeah, you're using your feet right now, and that does it. So you have done the minor feat, but it does have.
But I haven't rolled a strength check. I thought I had to roll one.
Yeah, you have to. I was trying to find the dang minor feat on my pages, but good enough.
Make sure
I think that's the way we'll do it.
Dang.
So
okay.
I think it's the.
So it's just straight strength, right? This one isn't modified by any skills you have, right?
I was giving you an advantage with it.
Oh, you give me advantage? Sorry, I missed that.
I got a 12. I'm trying to find the contests in here.
It says G2D26 plus 19, target 15, grade 6. What?
I wouldn't. So what'd you roll?
Oh, okay. I got a great success because I got advantage on it.
Okay, so that sounds like you have done what you wanted to do.
Okay, then with my other attack, I'm gonna punch this thing in the face.
Okay.
I wanted to wait until it was down. I thought it'd be funnier to just like punch the spider right in the face.
Right.
Right
I'm gonna
between
shout
all
at the
eight
thing as I
eyes.
wrestle it to the ground. Your 8 arms are weak, and I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Your
Give me a
8
lunch money,
eyes and
nerd.
8 arms.
Yeah. 8 he's 15 for 8 damage.
Oh, max damage. So you nail it. A good one.
So that's 11 damage dealt to it so far. That's picked.
It's like, it's like screaming, and it's quite unhappy with the situation.
Does it drop its lunch money?
And you have
I
cracked
should have
its
given it a.
carapace.
I should have given it a noogie, Cody. Oh, he dropped.
And I'm back.
And I'm back. Right when you called him out, they like brought him back.
Yeah.
Resurrection.
All right, yeah, it is a strength, an opposed strength check. So we did that right. I don't remember how to do opposed strength checks exactly, but I'm pretty sure a great success beats the other success. I think it's the lower the better, right? In this game.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. It's not like the Price is Right. All right, initiative.
Why don't you call? You should call Steve real quick.
I got a book here.
He's in Australia. What's the time right now? Probably the morning.
It's 2:42 p.m. tomorrow in Australia right now.
Thank you. I would like to subscribe to your Time Facts newsletter.
All right. It's I'm cheaper than my subscription cost is cheaper than Hobbs. I'm only $2.99 a month.
Stu.
Oh,
Oh, Stu rolled. Eric rolled. Cody has not rolled.
Oh, we do it. Oh,
he's too busy.
I don't want to fight. I'm
time-based
getting out of the fight.
All right, so you don't want to go ahead and roll initiative anyway.
Go.
They're
The
next.
tracks.
Oh, terrible.
Terrible failure.
That's fake news though, since I only throw great success.
Yeah, fake news. Everyone knows Cody's the best. Believe me.
I assume, given the wrestling match going on, that like stabbing into that would put Erlich at risk or Erland at risk.
I think he's got him pinned. As long as you don't like roll a 1, then no.
I'm just gonna try and rip its like legs off now, basically.
All right.
I'll try and get. Go ahead. That's fine.
Suplex it. Suplex the
Why don't you
spider.
go ahead and do that?
Oh, dude, can I do a suplex? Can I kick off the ledge and suplex it?
You get 3 attacks.
I get 2. That last one was a double click.
Oh, okay.
I want to do a people's elbow hops.
Well, you kind of have him already like pinned right now, with one arm across his things and like your knees.
He wants to get up just to say he did.
You want to get up with it and try and do something with it?
Oh, okay. How about this? I lift it and I bring it down with like a suplex body slam.
All right.
There you go. Straight WWE. That's the wrestling I know. Yeah.
A power bomb.
This doesn't sound like Gimla, but Glimmer.
Hey, Gimla's all about bars, holds, and throws.
All right. Yeah.
Glima.
That's it.
And
so go ahead and make an attack roll.
I did. I hit AC 7 for 8 damage.
Oh, AC 7? That's gonna,
do I miss?
That's gonna miss.
Oh no! Wait, I get a +2 to hit because it's prone.
Not if you're picking it up. I'm just kidding.
But it's prone, and it's like, I guess you're the GM.
I lost where this dude is.
So that would be. Oh no! I probably still missed this because this is.
Yeah, it's ascending.
The other type of AC.
Yeah, you need it.
Oh well, my next attack hits with the ascending 15. So I probably like throw this thing my mistake, and then I come down with a drop kick.
Okay, sure. How much damage did you do?
6.
I figured it was trying to like wriggle out of your grasp, and then you can just like elbow drop on
Sure.
it or whatever.
Sure.
Throw it in the air, then drop kick it as it comes down.
Dude, they give monks 2 attacks for a reason. Just saying.
All right, yeah. So you squish it and you're covered in purplish ichor.
I scream. "Ah!"
All right, get my axe out of this spider's face.
I look at you with a smile through the gore. Was that not glorious?
I will tell this tale of heroism when we get back home to anyone who will listen.
Good. Good.
You are now. I'll draw a little like clear off some of the smudge from your forehead. You were.
Should you do a Simba?
But instead of putting something on, I'm clearing it off.
Okay, the reverse Simba.
Yeah.
What a mark of honor.
Okay.
All right, what were those bodies?
Let's consider checking out the things that are in the web, but do we want to be careful? Maybe toss something in from afar to see if it draws any others out. I'm gonna do that.
That's smart.
So just kind of into the center over here. I'll take a rock or a stick or something,
Okay.
lob it in there.
You getting your
Alright.
axe, Cody?
Yeah, I got my axe back. It probably took me some time since I only have 7 strength, so I'm like probably struggling to get. When I get it out, I'm like, whoa.
That axe is bigger than you are.
Yeah. It weighs more than me too.
A lot of weapons in this game do something special, right?
Yep. All right, so when you do that, it seems like that does indeed affect some more of these creatures.
Ready for round 2, champ?
Born ready, dude.
All right,
Fire.
Gordon, this is the new strat. We got to clear them out. So Spider Baiter can.
Spider Vader?
Spider Baiter. You meant to call me Spider Baiter.
Initiative
but
it
it's
is.
Spider Baiter.
Okay.
That's a very different story, friend. Save that for the next campfire story. Oh, nice too.
Were you in the game, Cody, when Che Webster did the story of the Rune Seers?
That's what I was talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right.
I was trying to remember Che's name.
Yep, that's it. You're right. You are right.
He did it so well too. His storytelling is like.
All right,
his,
what do you guys do?
Fire.
Looks like Fenlag had the best.
Are these 5 or 10 foot squares?
5.
Is this in a tree?
Yep, they look like they're in amongst the tree and the webs and such. You guys can wait for them to come out if you want to.
Yeah. All right. That's what we'll do. I'm gonna shift over to here.
You can ready an action in the system if you want.
So I'm gonna stand here and kind of like try and goad the spider to come into this square right here.
Okay.
I'm like, come on.
I'm not sure how that works, but okay. Gordon, what are you gonna do?
I've got some
All right.
cookies.
In that case, what am I gonna do? Let's go over here, and we'll fire.
Here, buddy.
Fire away, sir.
No.
I should carry some live rats or something in my pocket. Throw them down.
You miss.
She'd go on a date. Oh, you don't like rats?
Bro, you think Finlag has time for dates? I'm
Uh,
gonna make a move, son.
is Gert or Erland gonna do anything?
Yeah, I was just waiting for him to do his turn. I'm gonna move here and draw my staff and ready. Yeah, it has a 10-foot reach, so I'll stand ready.
Okay.
Actually, I can't do that. Drawing a weapon is an action, so I will move there and stand there.
Oh, that's
You
good
get a
to know.
move and an action, right?
Yeah, but drawing a weapon is a standard action. This game says.
You took another action. I'm sorry.
No, so I can't hold an action because I'm moving and drawing.
Oh. I see. Dude, stop whistling yourself.
Actually, that's stupid. I should just move and hold my action. I'm just gonna move, and if it comes near me, punch it. I'll just do that. That's my final answer.
All right.
I'm getting the hang of the system. Sorry.
No problem. So are we.
Drawing or otherwise readying a weapon that is on your person is a special exception and may occur as part of an attack.
Really?
Bitch.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Page 72 of the Low Fantasy Gaming Deluxe Black and White Edition.
Oh, I thought I read the opposite. Thank you. So I'll do my original thing then. I have my staff out. Thank you, Stu.
Good boy, I whisper under my breath as I steps into my area. 15. I hit AC 15, Jason. 7 damage.
That hits.
Do I chop its head off?
No.
All right. Well, it's a spin attack, and I almost hit Gerd on the ring around. The follow through.
Okay, nice. Erland. So this one is larger than the others.
Cool. Okay, I crit it with my staff.
This one or this one?
Stop.
The big one.
Okay. So how much damage does your staff do?
Normally 6
So that's 7.
plus. So 7, and then crit damage. What is this crit damage for thing?
Max +1. You just get max damage and it's +1.
Oh, okay, then plus my strength. So 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And I also get a free attack with my punching.
Punch the
So
other spider.
you did a total of 9, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hit?
And AC 13.
That
so probably
hits.
miss. 5 points of damage as I punch it in the face.
All right.
Just imagining like a cartoon spider getting punched in the face and its eyes are like popping out. You know.
Cody's amused by all the spider face punching.
Good. Fistful of Dyson hatching. I don't know what that means, Hee-Hob, but I like it. All right, so it seems like we'll see what happens here. Ooh. All right, so it doesn't seem happy, but it is going to attempt to web you up.
Not today, so you gotta buy me a drink first.
I'm not that kind
I
of
guess
girl.
that's not the way it works. It doesn't do that. So these two are going to attack you.
Gurdon, were you ready your action?
The one is far away from me, right?
No, I fired a.
Okay.
No, they both. Well, the big one is the one that you were hitting. You said, right?
Yeah.
It's this one.
Okay, cool.
So they're
okay.
both right there. So
yeah,
I rolled a 1 on one of them. That would be the first one. So you can counter attack that. So when you roll a failure, you can counter attack.
So is it counter attack special, or do I get to make my normal melee attacks?
A single melee attack.
Okay. AC 21, 7 damage as it gets a staff to the face.
Dang.
All right, so you smack it, but the other one does bite you, the large one.
I'm distracted and bites me. Damn, that doesn't even get my ability doesn't even work here because it was an 18. All right, I'm dead, guys. Let's do this.
So it was an 18. Yeah, you need to make a. Okay, make a luck con save.
1 sec. Let me read my class. They have a special thing where you get to each level. Oh, never mind. I can only change this at levels. The fighter's the one who can switch on the fly, so I can't switch to the poison thing. Okay, make a con luck save.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know. I'm looking it up again. I kind of forgot.
Push a button. No,
yeah,
there's
a luck save.
There's a luck score.
I think it's a luck score, but you add your con bonus to it.
Drop down to.
Yeah, I see that. And then con drop down.
Yeah.
And now
Cool. Success.
All right, so you don't take the poison.
Okay, thank you.
Is it save or die in this edition, Jason?
We're not going to find out until someone takes the poison.
I take the poison. Oh, I have poison. Can you poison the poison?
Probably
That's
depends
a little
on what kind of
meta.
poison it is.
I have a vial of gold.
You still take
poison.
3 points of damage, though.
Oh, okay, it bites into me.
All right, Fenlag.
How hurt are these things, by the way?
They
that
look
I beat?
quite hurt. Yeah, basically your fist, your staff damaged one, and then you almost punched through the other one.
Got to Kali Ma the next one.
Oh,
Spiders,
Fenlag.
they're invertebrates.
Fenlag,
Please do. My armor class is 12, so
I got a 17. So make a con luck save and take 7 points of damage.
Oh, that might not even matter.
Doesn't that just kill him or drop him?
Oh no, I have one left.
Jeez.
Make a con luck save. Ooh, so close. All right, initiative. Is there morale in this game? Seems like there should be.
Great success.
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 Sounds like you guys go. Great success goes first.
Punch the spider in the eye with my axe.
Oh, I forgot about this. These guys should all be staggered.
Son of a bitch.
Cody, you're also staggered.
What does that do?
Staggered. Why am I staggered?
Because you've lost
Half
half your
half
hit points.
Yeah.
When a piece of your monster is hit, the target's hit points are reduced. When a character's hit points drop to half or below, they gain the staggered status, displaying obvious signs of physical trauma. And sometimes things happen, but nothing specifically in this, unless it is part of your character.
Oh, so it's really just a gauge to tell how combat's going.
But some things do things differently when things are staggered or what have you.
Okay, are there abilities that trigger off of that?
Yeah.
That's cool. Like a video game a little bit.
And isn't there also that in 3rd edition? Isn't that a 3rd edition thing?
Yeah. Oh, there's the states in 3rd edition. I think staggered's one of them. There's like 15 of them.
Bloodied. Isn't it called Bloodied?
That came around in 4th edition.
Oh, 4th edition? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
I never played that.
It may have been at the end.
That's what Courtney says in the chat too.
I never played that before either.
Okay.
You
so you
I hit a 10, Jason. I don't know if that hit. Miss.
Okay. I'm going to try to staff attack the big one.
Hey, I'm in chat now. I don't know who you are, but I do see it right now. Yes. Oh, is this Brian in the park? That's
a miss.
All right.
And I'll attempt to.
No, Brian's in the park. He's
wheel around off my staff and kick it.
Ooh. Monkey style.
Is that a hit? 15?
Yes. Which
4
one?
points of damage. The big one.
Okay. You destroy it. Ew! It shrivels up with its legs off.
You kick it in the eyes? Is that how you destroy it?
Yeah, I probably like cave through its exoskeleton or something.
Who's up?
Kali Ma with your foot.
All right. Here we go.
Vertebrates, do they have hearts?
Spiders have hearts, yes.
But wait. So I hit a 9. I missed. I would like to use my hidden blade feature to reroll melee attack.
So you guys also have your reroll pool if you ever choose to use that.
What are we allowed
Can
to
you use that for just a regular attack roll, though? I thought it was for save.
Maybe not. Yeah, it's only ability saves or something. You're right.
Yeah, so let me, here we go. More time. AC 19.
That hits.
2 damage.
Oh, thank you. Cody, for that spider anatomy lesson.
All right. Who else? Anybody?
I think so.
Is Fenlag down? Oh, he's staggered.
I'm at
Yeah.
1 hit
Is
point,
that
and I
the
took
new
my turn.
staggered
This is the
symbol?
same turn, right? Yeah.
Let me see
Arrows
if
in
this
the back.
spider does anything when he gets staggered.
Oh, maybe it should be this one instead. There. Porcupine back.
I apologize for punching into a spider's nest, but I wanted to fight something.
Doesn't look like
No,
it.
that's fine.
I think it's coming out well.
It's going better than it should.
Is anyone else?
I've never done a combat in this session, just this game.
I think
was
it's
hoping
it.
to try it. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, so they're out.
Ish.
No, they haven't gone yet.
Nope.
What?
You guys went
We went
first.
first. We all
What?
got initiative.
All right, so let's see who I think the most important thing to find out is which one does attack down here, Gurdon or Fenlag. Ooh, it's Gurdon.
Lucky.
Is it?
Dude, I've been wailing on this thing.
That's a 14.
I don't have
What's your AC?
My AC is
14.
13.
Ooh, that's a hit. Make a save.
So it's a luck check.
Luck con, yeah. Only 2 points of
So-
damage.
Okay, I see. There's
So
a
basically,
Yeah, you
you're
can
making a
double
luck
drop down.
check, which is a 10 plus your con bonus.
saved.
See what I'm saying? So it's your
Yeah.
luck is a
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
but your luck score is going to change if you were using luck
Based
points
on the attribute.
or if you're
Yeah.
doing major
Oh.
exploits or anything like that. It's going to change.
Okay,
Yeah.
so his con score added to the target number
Exactly.
that he had to roll under. Got it. That's kind of nice.
Yeah. All right. And this is the
Yeah,
attack.
this character
on-
sheet's nice, Brett Taylor.
This character sheet is nice.
All
Brent
right.
Taylor did this. Good job.
I
attack
believe
on
so, yeah.
Erland. Misses. I should be showing off the sheets once in a while, but it's not this time. All right. Awesome. Initiative.
Was that a terrible miss,
No.
or does it have to roll a 1
A 1.
for me to get it? Okay.
If you do it, it happens as well.
No, it doesn't show.
I like that
Well,
staggered.
I double clicked because my mouse sucks, so I failed the first one.
All right, this guy is destroyed.
Right on the money.
Did you hit the other one? Oh, okay. Here we go.
It's initiative, right? That's what we're checking.
Yeah, there was no damage, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Who's going?
It'd be awesome if I was doing fake robot voice and it came through as real robot voice.
Who's up? Let's go.
I think
Erland.
No,
no, Erland actually failed.
My mouse double clicks.
All right, I'm smacking
What?
this one with my
Oh.
axe.
I see.
This is
Jason, AC 12.
This
Son of a
is
gun.
Oh, man. All right, here we go.
Gurdon, 5-foot step.
misses.
Oh no.
I should have done something else.
You guys have exploits and stuff. Oh, that's it, right? These guys both get to attack.
Yep.
All right.
It was going so well, and then I lost initiative.
But then I got
All right, here we go.
But then I fell
Oh.
into a spider pit.
Okay, that's a 19. So Erland, you need to make a luck.
I'm the first attack now? Dang.
You're on top.
the
That's
second?
why.
Okay.
You need to make a.
First, do the damage first. It might just drop me.
No, you need to make a luck strength check. All right, so it
what-
spins and it tries to web you up with its
Oh.
webbing glands, but you resist it and tear it away like the Hulk in his T-shirt. Woo! All right, so we got
That's
to
pretty
find
cool.
out who the other guy got hit down at the bottom. So one is Fenlag. 2 is Gerland. Oh noes. All right, make a
No.
con luck
Right.
save, sir.
Roll to hit, right?
No, I already
Oh.
hit. It was a 15. I rolled it a first. That's the
Oh,
19
you
and
rolled
15
both.
were.
I see. All right.
Yeah, so it's 6 points of damage.
Oh, we're gonna find out what dying looks like pretty quick.
Oh.
Okay, can I use my reroll for that?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me go back and look at it.
So that's just rolling it straight again, right?
Yep.
Oh wait, that wasn't with con, but I don't think it matters. I hit a 20. That's gonna
Yeah, it
fail
doesn't
anyway. Okay. Oh god, nope, no.
All right, so you take another 4 points of damage.
I'm at -6.
All right, and you
Okay.
also take 2 points. You take dex loss.
Hold on, let's see here.
I am a skilled healer, and I have a healer's kit.
All right, so this is what we do now. All right, so
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, I'm down for now, is what it is.
all right, this
Sorry,
last
that was
spider.
one deck. Was that 2 dex loss? Was that what it was?
1 dex loss.
Okay.
So Gurdon is bit, and he falls. Purplish blood pumping through his veins. All right,
Okay,
so now it's
after the fight, he makes a con check. Is how it works?
now it's Erlin's turn.
Okay.
So upside, we know it's not save or die. At least
Yeah.
with these particular spiders.
First of all, I'm going to use my unarmed strike against the one next to me. I'm going to palm hit it. Does that AC 15, 8 damage?
I didn't hear you. No,
AC
that kills
15,
it.
8
That kills
damage. Yeah. I'm going to use my next attack with my staff because it has reach on the one over here. I'm going to attempt to just smack it with the staff, bring it down in an overhead strike.
Ooh. With
Nah,
the fulcrum,
it's
the fulcrum of
Misses.
force of impact, right? Yeah. All right, so it's all down to me. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
And I can move as well, right? So I'll move in between it and Gurdon.
All right, just like I'm chopping wood back at home.
On
Overhand
Vorngard.
strike this thing.
Yeah, you missed.
Son of a bitch. It's because I never chop wood. I always pay someone to do that.
You guys make your initiative checks.
We could go again, maybe.
Yep, Erlin,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Okay.
Cody. Both you guys can attack.
Yeah, the double unarmed strike.
Get
Just the fists of fury, dude.
Could be like a couple kicks too. Oh,
I
fortunately, the first one kills it. Otherwise, it would have been able to counterattack on you.
nice.
All right, so
somber moment. We can't be joking, right?
let's check. After the fight, if the member is able to be recovered, examine the PC makes a con check. So you already used your reroll pool, so you don't have any more reroll pool points.
Yeah. So for guys still learning the system like I am, it was a dumb thing for me to use it because I was already good at 0. So ultimately, even no matter what the bad effect was, I would still be making this check. It would have been wise to have saved it.
Finally, the apothecary might be able
Maybe
to
a
delete
lesson
on
to
save.
us in the futures. Save
Oh
at least
god.
one reroll.
Oh,
You fail it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. So in the
Would you like
all
to-
dead
No.
section, the body cannot be recovered. The adventure really is dead and gone. Shed a tear. Frown as your allies loot the still warm corpse. Enjoying the GM on the other side of the screen. No, you don't get to do that.
I'm gonna try and extract the poison from his veins, but it's too late.
Mhm.
Damn it! Damn it!
What is Gerland's last will and testament?
Kill Matthias.
All right. All right. Well, so maybe we should take this opportunity to go back to town, Eric.
We should take his corpse and bury it, as
Yeah,
we
have a
should these
funeral.
other
We're gonna have a
corpses.
funeral in town.
Let us gather these other corpses and waste
Does
not
Valar
the
do the
spider.
thing where they put you in a boat and shoot flaming arrows at you?
Yeah, what, I don't know. Do they have? Do they do Viking funerals?
It's up to you guys.
Hell yeah, they do.
Do one anyway, and we'll do it with his own short bow.
Yeah, because your short bow.
Because I can't afford one.
You mean your short bow?
Yeah. Well, my short bow is an axe.
Well, can't you use a bow?
I actually don't know if I'm
Oh, okay.
trained to use it.
You're a bard.
All right, what's the plan now?
Go back to town. We're gonna take
You can use any weapon,
It's
Cody.
it's nighttime.
Jordan.
So I'm gonna light a torch. Then we'll put him to the side, but I'm gonna go check out these rabbit bodies and see.
Put him off to the side. Is that what you said?
Yeah, put him down, and then I want to go see these bodies. If there are more corpses that we need to haul back, if these are the guys that we were looking for, if they've got loot.
All right. So, are you going to take some time to like cut them loose and take all the webbing off? It is like edging towards night. You were looking for a camp.
I've got a torch.
You're just going to burn
I'll
it?
come up there and hold your. I'll hold your torch.
No, I'm not
for
going to
you.
burn it. I'm going to use my torch for light, and I'm going to use my dagger to cut open the webbing.
All righty.
Then Mike will stumble over and hold the torch.
Yeah, or he'll hold the torch and I'll cut the webbing.
I'm bleeding a little bit on your back as I stand over you with the torch. But
Oh. Well, we should take a short rest first. That's 5 minutes.
After at least one meaningful combat, you may spend a few minutes recovering and tending injuries.
what does that do?
So when you take a short rest, this is interesting. So you get to choose what kind of. You can take There's 3 times that you can roll on, and you get to choose each time. Let me read this again. Each time a short rest is taken, one or more will checks may be made. Each successful check allows the character to gain 1 short rest benefit as outlined below. So you get to decide now how many will checks you want to make. Okay,
yeah.
So like if you say I'm only going to take 1 will check and you fail the will check, you don't get anything from the short rest. If you say I'm going to take 2, then you can only choose that many times. You understand?
Only three short rests may be taken per 24-hour period. 1 rest grants 3 will checks, 1 rest grants 2, and 1 rest grants 1. The player decides the order in which these rests are taken.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Oh, sorry. I didn't get that.
All right, I'll go straight for the middle.
2.
I'm gonna go for 1 myself.
Dose save.
So make a will save.
No, I'll go for 2. Sorry, because you can do the same one twice.
Well, you only if you make a will save as soon as it's just the number of checks, right? Oh no, each successful check allows 1 short rest benefit so you can take. You do get 2 if you make them. So you only made 1.
One.
All right, so you can choose. You can recover half of any of your lost hit points plus 1 con. You can recover an expended use of a class ability, or you can recover 1 reroll pool die.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'm so sorry. I could have inspired greatness on your attempt to
save?
Save. Yeah.
He only needed 1 more and he would have made it.
Son of a bitch. Really?
I don't know.
Oh no.
I feel so bad. It says can be used retroactively.
What?
It says he target 13, check 14. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it specifically says can be used retroactively.
That's like after the roll, not like
greatness.
after the scene is over. Unless you want it to. I don't really care.
The body's still warm.
You will be punished for not being familiar with the rule. Now I get it.
You'll be wishing you knew your rules in hell.
It doesn't say retroactively. It says you may choose to use this ability after seeing the result of the roll. That's not retroactive.
I saw the result of the roll. I refuse to accept it. I
I choose to believe. I choose to disbelieve.
No, I understand what you're saying, Jason.
Okay, so I chose to use my con bonus will for this one. So I made 3 checks, 2 successes, recover half of any lost hit points plus con bonus.
Wait a second. I don't think you can use your con bonus for the will check.
Yeah. Additionally, an adventurer gains a bonus number of will checks equal to his con modifier, which may be distributed amongst the 3 short rests.
A bonus number of them. You don't get the bonus to the check.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I took an extra willpower check.
So, did we figure out how many Cody got?
I got 1. I'm just going to use it to recover hit points. It's half plus my
con bonus. Correct.
Half of my total hit points plus my con bonus.
Yes.
Actually, only needed 1 there, so I'm at full. How down are you, Cody?
I'm at 5 out of 8 now.
Did you?
So I'm okay for a trek back to home.
Cody, do you have a con bonus?
No.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me check something real quick, Cody. I can heal you. But I don't. Yeah, I actually will choose to heal you because if we get attacked on the way back. So here's what I'll do. I will use each character recovers an additional bonus D4 hit points after. Hold on. Additionally, tending. No, that's only a long rest. Never mind. Sorry, I can't do anything.
It's fine. Don't touch me with your spider gut.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Spider
so after that, I'm going to do the scene with the searching the bodies.
Okay, so you guys take some short rests. You sharpen your blades, mourn the loss of.
Oh, do we find Stu's next character alive in one of these sacks?
It could be because there is one of them alive. So you find a mix of Venori and Thule. One of them is kind of shifting, and when you open up, the Thule looks like a warrior woman. All of them seem to have these wolf coins or some sort of tattoo or something on them.
Are these those cultists?
That's what you would guess.
Okay, I'll stick my hand down after I cut her out and help her up.
Help her up by the throat.
So just to let the chat know, sometimes when I write my adventures and stuff like that, I actually have things set up, but we had no idea really for sure what we were doing. So I've kind of randomly rolled all the things that we did and then just kind of made the maps as we went. So it wasn't like there was a whole lot of early prep done here. All right, so here's what we will do. I need to see 3 1d100 rolls.
So 3, yeah. Okay.
77, 94, 78. I hope high is good.
I don't know what's good. All right, roll 1d7.
A 2.
2. One of them has 2 gold pieces. What was the other roll?
77, 94, 78.
94. Oh, shit. Roll a d10.
I like the sound of that.
A 5.
One of them has 50 gold. Oh, wait, no. 40 gold pieces.
Oh.
78. Oh, roll another d10. No, wait, d8. D8. Sorry, d8.
8.
Ooh, 80 gold pieces. So these guys have a lot of money on them. So
we are doing okay.
So that seems pretty strange. Roll another d100.
I think we should use some of this to have a funeral for our friend Gurdon.
Yeah, we're gonna have a dope funeral for Stu. Even I'll drink. Okay.
Ooh,
100.
Oh, this might be something
cool.
Weird. Okay, roll a d4. Oh, 3d4. Sorry, 3d4.
We're rolling hot on these treasure tables. All right.
Potion of resurrection.
1, 3, 2.
So she's got 6 gold pieces and roll a 1d100.
I don't understand what the fuck is happening. You're like a magician pulling like treasure out of the sack of lead.
Is that 336 gold pieces?
No.
Oh.
she's got 6 gold pieces, but she also has, so she's a Thule, so she looks like a savage, so kind of almost picture maybe Native American, heavily tanned, in those same kind of clothes. What are you making that face for? Should I said First Nation people? Did I mess it up?
Well, didn't you say savage first?
Savage. Yeah.
From your
Okay, continue.
perspective, other people call you
Okay.
guys savages as well. Sorry.
Sure.
She's dressed
Mr. Hobbs'
maybe
neighborhood
as a
shut
lower
down.
technological sort of culture, and she seems to have like a medicine bag made out of hides, and it's like beaded, and she seems to be protecting it.
Okay.
But she couldn't do anything.
I
If you would have checked her before you completely let her free, then you wouldn't have.
say, does that have medicine in it? I need the medicine, and I let you go. I'm inclined to let her keep it because I'm not the kind of person to rob people, but Cody probably is.
No, that was our good friend Gurdon, but
Okay, I'll say, very well, if you're intent to keep it, you may keep it, but I will take everything else here.
Okay. You let her
Know
free?
that I have saved you. Unless Finlag, do you have questions for this woman?
Stu,
I
do
have
you want
questions
to
for
do you
this
want to
woman.
use this Thule character? She could
I
have
don't
been
know. I'm not sure if
captured.
it's.
She could have been whatever. Like, I'm willing to open up other
It would
cultures
unlock.
or whatever.
Does Stu have to choose to play her to unlock tools, or do we unlock tools by meeting her?
No, you would have to probably be into a situation where people could play Thules otherwise. But if he plays a Thule, then yes, he would unlock Thules. But if you don't feel like you have to, it's up to you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's quite the aesthetic that I kind of enjoyed what I had going. I would
Oh, you're just gonna try and
try to
remake
do
your
something.
character?
Wants to go on Viking
Nah,
quest,
not
dude.
necessarily. I don't know what I'm.
Okay,
He
so
wants
you
to
don't.
go on Viking.
Just let me be sad and don't ask me. Right,
All right. Sorry.
you're fine. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's necessarily what I'm feeling. I feel like that would add like a really weird dynamic, faction wise. That I.
Well, like this is a West Marches game. You don't always have to play with these guys. So, but maybe
Yeah.
you'll want to. I don't know. Anyway,
He'll
Now it's
never
just
want to play with us
Skumbro.
again.
Yeah, the Skumbro continuity. It's gone.
Okay, I ask you, Fenlag, do you have questions for the tool?
I have questions for the tool.
Then ask them. I shall loot her friends. They have no need of their goods.
I thought you weren't a looter.
No, I give all my money to
need
the
money.
temple, dude.
Well, to the monastery. It's not really a temple. The only gods these guys worship is the deep one.
Yes, but I give my money to the monastery.
So you're like collecting
All right,
monastery to
here's-
send back.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'm
I
listening.
wish
Go ahead.
to ask this tool if she knows anything about the cult. Hurdy-gurdy.
Head god. Head man.
I'm stricken with grief, so I'm having a bit of a hard time finding my words. The Hadidad. Hadidad's that right? Stu, don't say anything.
It is Hottie Dog.
Okay.
All right, see you later. I'm in chat now. I'm not sure who you are, but we appreciate you for stopping by.
So their name was Brian.
Oh, he did? It is Brian in the park then. I thought so.
Oh, Brian is in the park. That guy's in the chat.
All right, tools. Here we go. I'm going to actually read this. Olive skinned, thick, and deeply tanned. 10 swords, dark hair, and features. Why are you laughing?
Right on the money.
Why are you guys laughing?
Cody.
I'm laughing because Cody's laughing. Because she's thick. That's why it's funny.
What? That's okay. Jeez.
But you said thick. It's a meme, Hobbs.
Jeez. I don't know your young people memes. All right, roll a. I'm trying to figure out I don't
Do they speak or I'm like, can we speak to them?
roll a d.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna walk up and start talking in the language that I know, right?
I know 2 languages,
See if she
What-
understands me.
and we haven't decided what languages those are.
Well, I would assume that one of them's going to be Nadician since you worked with the Nadicians.
There you go. Okay, so I know Nadician. All right.
Where's the languages? What's 12?
Flat. It's no bonus, so I assume it's flat.
How many languages are they supposed to know? It depends on your rate class, I'm assuming.
No, I'm pretty sure it's based on your intelligence modifier.
Oh.
So, like, you know 1 if you have no intelligence modifier. So she would.
Yes, I know the Vanori.
Yeah, so she would just know
language, right?
Thule. So yeah, she can understand you. She does seem to be like heavily scarred or something, but it's kind of a curious. Her prized possession seems to be this this medicine bag that she's carrying.
All right. I'm inclined to let her go. We've got other things we got to deal with right now, namely getting back to safety, dealing with our dead friend,
I will
recruiting
point.
our new dead friend.
I will point at her bodies of her friends, and I'll point at the. And I'll point at the ground, and I'll make a shoveling motion. And then
Okay,
I'll go
so
like
when
this.
you do that, she moves over to the other Thules and spits on him and kicks him.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I just laugh. That's just so
She does not.
I
I spoke hastily previously. She does not have any of the iconography of the hottie dog.
Okay.
I see.
Um,
And these guys that are dead do?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll take one of their spell pendants and pick up this or wolf pendants and point to it, and then I'll spit on the ground.
Yeah, she has like a feral look on her face.
Okay, I will
Shakes
also
her
spit
head.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Fuck the wolf
She'll
and throw their
spit
pendant
too.
on the
That's
ground.
right. Dreadlocks flopping.
I also spit.
Everyone spits. It's a spit fest.
In that case, I'll give her 2 of my rations.
Okay.
I'll open up my pack and give her some hardtack and like some dried sausage.
Yeah, she'll wolf it down. She hasn't eaten in some time.
Salami.
She does seem kind of she looks like she has
And
like
my
some kind
water
of
skin.
bite on her neck, and when she moved up there, one foot was kind of sluggish. Like she's
Can
been
I,
affected by
I know
poison.
it's not a long rest, but I'm allowed to use my healer's thing to delay poison. Can I point to my like medicine pack and then point at her wound, and then like see if she'll let me make a healing test on her?
Make a check.
Like a charisma check.
Yeah.
I could put her in a sleeper hold and you could just do it anyway if you want.
Yeah, but I'll try and roll. Do I get any bonus because I've been nice to her?
We'll see. Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Nice.
We'll see.
Well, I needed that. Oh, no, I didn't. It would have been bang on. Okay, success.
Right on.
All right, yeah, she'll let you.
Right on the money. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let me read this real quick. I can. Oh, gone too far. Okay. Finally, a apothecary may be able to delay the onset, reduce the severity of poison and disease at the GM's discretion. Each use of the apothecary in this manner consumes one of the kit supplies. So if that makes sense to you, I'd like to like try and treat her poison and reduce the severity of it.
Okay, yeah. All right, you do so, and she seems thankful. This takes a little time.
Yeah.
Is Fenlag still holding the torch?
I guess we can stick it in the ground.
All right, so she opens up her medicine bag and pulls out this orb of black jet.
Oh.
I lost there. Oh.
Oh.
You guys check it. You look at it, and here it is. I'm looking for 255. I gotta find it again because I thought we were past this point. It's heavily polished, but it doesn't reflect anything.
Look at it curiously.
So it's like matte.
It's very Vanta black.
As you look at it, she edges towards the fire so you can see it, and suddenly
Okay.
whoosh, the fire winks out, and you can hear her running off.
Oh, she stole our fire.
Mother effer. Throw my axe at her. No, I was kidding. I was kidding.
Okay. I mean, she could have just borrowed the torch. Shouldn't have steal our fire.
I was just
That's
trying.
fine.
I was just trying to make a cool scene. That's all.
Okay.
All right, but maybe that'll come back. We'll see. I'll find the names and put that name.
Random dual sorceress who we saved. Well, hopefully that'll come to help us out when we meet the fool later.
One more stew, and then I'll leave you alone.
Oh, that's the best one.
Yeah,
Look at this
that's-
absolute unit.
That's more like it. That
Why
is
does he look so sad?
a straight lad right there.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Why does he look so sad,
I
Cody?
just sent Stu a bunch of sad cat pictures.
Gosh.
On the Discord. Crying cats and stuff.
Absolute unit, though.
Let's roll a number between 1 and 20.
All right, I've been rolling. Cody, you take this one.
Stu can, since you know his character is dead.
I'm,
Ooh,
Stu,
19.
I'm so distraught.
So
What's
at some
that?
point you figured out her name is Glasha.
Flash.
Glass?
Glasha.
Clash. Yes.
Flash.
What the
Okay,
hell?
well, then if she says her name, I will say my name. I will say Erlen and point to myself before she leaves.
I will say Gurdon. Point to myself.
Good trick. All right, so now what are you going to do? You guys going to camp
Should I
here?
Take Gurdon back. Oh yeah, fuck, it's nighttime.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, we dealt with the threat, right?
we dealt with the threat. Other predators will probably stay away from this area.
Yeah, I'm good to camp here.
Well, thanks for hanging out, Hee-Hob. Have a good one, buddy.
Later, Hee-Hob.
See ya.
Good talking to you,
Yeah.
bud.
Yeah, we'll stack up the corpses in the corner. I guess, do we know of, like, how do we harvest spider venom?
Gotta get to its sack.
Oh my god.
I mean, we both know wilderness lore.
I have animal lore as well. I don't know.
Oh, that would be an animal lore.
Do these count as animals? I don't know. So I know about regular spiders, probably, right?
Maybe this would be arcane lore because they're monsters. Doesn't
That's the
arcane
one lore I
lore
don't have.
specifically say yeah, same.
Do you is Fenlag interested in that or not?
Yes.
Oh no, arcane lore is fantastic monster lore.
Yeah, so it's make an int animal lore check.
Whereas wilderness lore is hunting game.
Great success.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
So you have a 25% chance of harvesting the 1d3 doses of poison, but I'll give you advantage since you made a great success. Or you know what? I'll give you.
So let me ask you this: if I fail, do I poison myself?
Only if you critically fail.
Which is
95 to 100.
Okay.
so you get advantage. So it's
I'll
very
take those
unlikely.
odds.
Yeah. It'd be pretty amazing if you rolled two like 95 and a 97.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
he said
All right, so I'm gonna roll 2d100,
Yep.
and the first one will be I'll take the better
you're
of
trying
either,
to roll
right?
25 or lower.
Yeah.
2d100.
I'm looking at
Nothing.
nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, so you attempted it, but they must have got smashed during the fight
I smashed the sack. Damn it.
in the nards.
They got suplexed. Wolfman's got nards.
All right, so now what?
You didn't expect that.
Camp.
reference, did
We
you,
gotta
Cody?
camp.
Yeah, let's camp.
And I guess split up the watch, right? You take the first, or I guess I could take the first if you want.
What's going on?
We're camping.
Okay. I like how Stu's sticking it out. My character died and I just left last game I was in, Stu.
Oh, you just boogied out. You just.
It depends on the timing. Like, I feel like we're about to we're about to wrap this up at any second. I feel like.
What did you say, Eric?
I said you did Cody dirty like that. You just bail on him.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck. I was like,
Could've
oh,
played
this one with
Ireland.
another character. Get right back in the action. He's like, nah, I'm out of here.
I like your Adrian Allen's impression.
I gotta admit, I am fading, but I'll give it
Yeah,
a little bit longer.
we're just resting.
You're just
now,
so
and then we'll be back.
sad in the corner. I know you're probably just tired, but you just look like
Yeah.
the rest of
So my fever hit like 101 like an hour before the.
All around me are familiar faces.
I felt slightly better at the beginning, but I'm fading.
Get some Tylenol and a beer, dude.
Acetaminophen and alcohol, not a great mix.
Yeah, Cody.
At least
never tried it,
ibuprofen.
dude? You never tried
At
it?
least ibuprofen.
Dude, you don't know how to
Don't knock
party,
it
right?
till you try it, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Kids,
All right.
don't mix drugs.
My chemistry
Interesting.
teacher flunked me because I suggested that.
All right, so who took first watch?
I'll take first watch.
All right, make a perception check.
Oh, fucking A. 15 more spiders.
I always like to camp in a spider nest.
Yeah.
That was kind of dumb.
We killed
Yeah,
the big one,
sure.
dude. We killed the big
I don't mind wrestling. I failed.
All right, so you wake up Fenlag at the normal time.
Yep.
All right, but in the morning, when you guys are getting ready, amongst your camp or whatever, your belongings, you find it looks like a wooden fetish that looks like it's some twigs tied together in a different way, looking kind of like with some feathers hanging off of like this circle, like a double circle, and then there's feathers hanging off of it, like a dream catcher almost.
Oh, so we've been cursed or something?
No, it looks maybe, but it's there.
Hmm. I'll say, what the hell is this?
It wasn't there before we went to bed?
No.
That's spooky. Okay, so
Last year probably came back and
I
left it.
guess
to
this
us.
would be arcane lore, or I don't know if it'd be arcane lore. It might be, but maybe this is a custom of the Thule or certain people. Would that be a general lore check?
Does it
like-
look valuable, Jason?
It looks just like I said it looks.
For example, like we know that like dream catchers are associated with American Indians. So like, is that something I could know if I did a general lore check? Like it's associated with Thule.
What's,
or
We did call them Native Americans earlier, so
First name. Is
both
that
are
wrong?
interchangeable. All are acceptable. American Indians, First Nations people, Indigenous people, American Native American.
Okay.
just
I
not
have to-
savage.
Yeah, why don't you guys Fenlag, you would have disadvantage, but Erland, you can make it with a normal check.
Okay.
All right, and that's general lore.
Sure.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Great success.
Hmm.
No,
I failed. It almost.
I didn't realize what time it was. Sorry, Steve.
Oh, sorry. I've been talking this whole time
Yeah.
and I was off.
That's all right.
What was the last thing you heard?
Roll.
Oh, all right. So with your great success during your time in Melek, there were some thools of the trackless moor that the people who had hired you, your patrons in that time of the Nadicians, you had some thools with you, and you'd seen these before from the Thulian shaman, and these are fetishes that they would make that would give them possibly some abilities, but they were often subtle enough that it was difficult to tell. Most likely, since you also had a great success, this one seems like it is likely a beneficial fetish.
Oh, it's probably from our friend. Probably from Gosha. Okay, then I will actually take it with me, and I'll tie it to my belt.
That's awesome.
So it's like a dream catcher kind of symbol?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
The only Thule that you would know would be Matthias was half Thule.
Okay. Let's say Thule fetish. Thule protection fetish on my belt. Oh, I forgot that this freaking awesome character sheet has a belt section.
Yeah.
This character sheet's so good.
What's cool is the inventory. Any item you add will pop up as a toggle button on the bottom. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
So you have like tabs 1 through 7, and those tabs show up at the bottom.
All right. I don't know what the hell time is it. 10:41.
late as
Holy
fuck.
shit.
20
Get back to town. So we're taking Stu's body,
Yeah,
Back
we're
to
taking
town.
Stu's body and our treasure.
and we're gonna have a funeral.
All right, let's discuss that funeral on the chat.
Okay.
Perfect.
Let's divide our treasure though.
And I will reserve Stu, whatever equipment you have. I'm fine with your next character taking.
I'm not. That's
You're like, man, that's that thief. We'll just hold on to this for another one. I don't know what I'll do yet. I will miss the
Alright, then I will
continuity of
hold
like
on
We
to
the
got
stories, but
128 gold, Cody. So we each get 64.
Holy shit! I can
Oh,
retire.
you know how much gold I got? 69, dude.
Nice, bro. Nice.
Foolish fetish. Thank you, house.
And you got a fetish. Nice.
Gotta love fetishes.
Not that kind of fetish.
Hey, maybe fetishes are my fetish.
Yeah, bro.
It's a cool Gerlin pick. We'll put him up
I
here
know.
in the pickpocket press skull.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so we'll head back to town with the.
All right, you guys make it back to town. Stu, anything you want to say to wrap this game up?
No, I did have a good
Fuck
time.
you, Steve.
Outcome. I'm glad we did manage to get together. So thanks everybody.
Sorry you died.
Cody.
I'm the one who wanted to fight spiders.
I will pour one out in game and out of game for the Skumbros. This was easily
Man.
one of my favorite instances of a West Marchers game.
Yeah.
I felt like we really kicked it off in the beginning, and I'll have to carry it on, obviously, but had a really good time. So thanks for running, Jason. Thanks for playing, Stu. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
Sorry
Eric.
for your loss. My condolences.
Yeah, I had fun. Thanks. Seems like a fast game. Seems like a pared down, better 5e. I know there's a lot of games like that now, ICRPG and stuff, but I like the OSR part of it. Seems fun so far. I'm sorry, Stu, that the combat I wanted to get into got you killed. I apologize for that.
The combat was likely inevitable.
Of some sort,
So,
right?
yeah, but I'm the one who wanted to WWE a spider.
Oh
It was
crap!
a good-
Technically, you never wrestled a man.
I have not wrestled a man.
I was like,
I have only wrestled giant spiders.
it was a good means of like getting exposed to the mechanics and maybe paying more attention to some things that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
aren't super obvious.
lessons
So
were
that
learned,
was cool.
right?
We just have
When
to
we
play it
use our
more.
rerolls.
We just have to play the game more to get that stuff. But I thought that it was a cool game. I like characters having a idea of what they want to do and then pushing that forward, even if it's could be detrimental to the rest of the group. And honestly, I mean, that thing was almost over, that whole fight, and just for one spider to come back in that situation was really unlucky. So this would be the first death in the Midlands, because it is kind of hard to kill
Wow.
characters with that roll the body con roll, which you can use your
Oh
reroll
yeah.
pool. It's not easy to kill a character off. I mean, you can still maybe want to die from some of the stuff that happens to you on the injury table, but I thought it was cool.
You'd rather take it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't remember what they all are. One guy almost had his hand lopped off, and there was all sorts of crazy stuff.
The freaking that's how that works. That okay, so cool. Sorry, you just made me realize that there's a monk ability that's actually good. You can delay and ignore injuries. Anyways,
Forever,
yeah,
or they
thanks, Jason.
eventually come back, or just for a while, or what?
Until your next long rest.
Okay.
Look at this guy and his resilience.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
Let
I
me
don't
talk
have
about
that
how my
ability,
guy
I'm
would
just
be
saying.
dead
I'm
if it
joking.
was you,
Joking.
Stu.
Joking.
No, it doesn't. It's not death. It's just injuries.
All right. Anyway, I just want to thank all the people in the chat room. Thank you. Thanks for your support. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really enjoy playing games with having you guys around. It's fun. And I hope everyone enjoyed this little trip through Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. And we're going to stop the recording. Stay alive.